Oh, I've been thinking about this for a while.
Okay.
Well, any
Steven just fucking
Who the
chainsaw man
fuck
moment.
is this guy, dude?
Okay, so last time,
Mm-hmm.
Fleece the wolf destroyed the library.
Mm-hmm.
Mus has a connection now. He can access part of the wolf's mind if he
One
needs.
time.
One time.
One time.
And the wolf told you look for honor, try and deceive Kosa, and then you
Deceive
guys
with honor.
went outside, and then this guy standing right in front of you.
year. That's right.
You're
Sumia creature, most definitely.
so to paint the picture, because we were ending pretty fast last time. So if you guys were to check your number right now, it's at 137.
137.
Yep. And outside is a lot different than the same street than when you went in. There's just like you can just hear fucking shit happen. There's commotion all around you. There's magical sound. There's sounds you don't even know what the hell it is. There's screaming. There's roars all around the city.
Chaos.
There's like smoke. You know what I mean. People are going crazy.
Chaos control.
And this dude is just right in front of you. So
Hey, you're
he's not facing you, but his clothes are facing you. He's wearing everything backwards. He's wearing some jorts, like a button-up shirt, and just some shoes. And he's just standing there with
why
his
is
arms
it?
crossed.
Well, how do the
Why
shoes
is it?
fit?
Why is it true backwards?
Are the shoes also
Fine.
backwards, or like how?
Shoes are backwards. Shoes are backwards.
So, is it are Yurt's feet backwards as well?
No, his feet are forward. They're just bigger shoes so that he can fit his feet in backwards.
Massive shoes.
Okay.
My God.
Does any of us know fucking Urt in any
Well,
capacity?
I think last time they told me that Urt was with the Arlott family by Evil Rivals.
Yeah, Anders immediately would recognize Urt as someone who is closely associated with the Arlott family. Not necessarily like an employee, but pops up when they pop up often.
Yeah, I guess presumably we had just ran out of there and we're all kind of in the moment before presumably Urt's gonna start fucking
no,
talking
Akira.
at us.
Stop that! Stop.
I'm just gonna look to the three of you and say, be careful with this one. And I'm just gonna kind of like, not like brace myself, like I'm not like, but I kind of take like a less relaxed kind of like defensive stance. Like I foot back, foot forward, kind of staring this creature down. Waiting.
Southpaw.
I presume it's gonna backwards talk at us any second now.
He's not doing anything right now. He's just standing there looking
So
away.
like, if we let time pass, he doesn't do anything.
And he just said, did he say something?
Yeah. He said something along the lines of, you can kind of hear him muttering to himself. It's hard to make out, but he's definitely saying the name Anders Marigold to himself. You can't tell if he's like talking to someone because he's not facing you. You'd be able to hear him if he was facing you.
Can I make a perception check to get a vibe on what's around me, if anyone's looking?
Okay. Can you unpause?
Oh, yeah.
Dang, that was almost a nat 20.
I'll walk up.
Okay, so first Ian, what are you looking for in particular?
I want to see if there's anyone in the alleyways. I want to see if anyone's like kind of skirting around. If any really terrible noises sound super duper close and coming our way. Like a general analysis of our surroundings right now.
So I would say when you come out, it's like a Superman moment where you're just like, this city sounds like in fucking chaos, like all around you. But as you guys are staying here for a few seconds, you're noticing for some reason no one's coming into this alleyway. These sounds are not approaching. And you can't see anyone. The only person you can see if you look around, he's not trying to hide. Mouse McGee is up here. and his
Fucking
back,
Mouse McGee.
his
Looking over
back
the
is like kind
city
of
as it
pressed to a
burns.
wall. But that's it. And he was the one. He
Okay.
was here earlier, so nothing else has really changed except for this guy.
I'm gonna keep a little bit of a distance from this guy.
Okay.
But I want to ask
There you go.
I don't know. What's happening? Who are you? Do you know what Kosa is? What do you
Okay,
want
and
with us?
he'll turn to have his clothes face you, and
Is he the
he'll
clothes?
say, "Oh, I'm not here for anything."
So wait, so he's at a cocked angle now, right, facing towards GN.
Facing. Yep.
So can I now like see the side of his face?
Yeah.
Is is his mouth moving? Is he just?
Yeah. He's
Is he
talking.
he's just a backwards dude.
He's talking normally.
This is a One Piece character.
He's just not facing you.
Fucking jorts.
And that's all he says.
Yeah. He said. I'm not here for any specific reason.
What? Wait. Can I cast mind reading on him?
Sure.
Let's see.
Fuck does this do?
I bet you can guess.
He's got to make a save.
And
A will save.
But he will not save.
Let's attempt a will save. The target becomes temporarily immune to my mind reading for 1
Oh,
hour.
whoa, crit fail!
Failure. And for the duration of the spell, you can sustain the spell to detect the target's surface thoughts again.
Now,
the target doesn't receive any additional saves.
I'm gonna tell you. I know it says crit fail there. That does not happen. You have to trust me.
All right.
This
Bro,
guy, it's nothing with you. You do this. You have done this spell before. This feeling, you're like, oh, this dude's put up no defense. Like I'm right in his mind. For some reason, it's as if this was like the strongest mind of all time. It just bounces back. You get absolutely nothing.
God
no
damn.
fault of your own.
Okay.
Everyone's just targeting him to see what his fucking deal is.
And he says, after that, he says, Anders Marigold, he's not here, right?
I'm
Tell
gonna
him to turn around.
I'm gonna take one more step forward. So how tall? Because you said this is a third order deity, right?
Yeah, but this dude's the
How
size
tall?
of like just a 6'2" guy.
Okay, awesome. I'm taller, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a step up, and I'm not like trying to like get his face like you know, but like I am like in his face, like just kind of very passively, and I'm just going to say, I am here. Why do you ask? And I just kind of like stare daggers at him.
So you've seen him before, Anders. You've never met him though, but you know of him. So this is your first time you're talking to him. And he kind of scratches his head a little bit, and he's like, "Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not here to kill you, and that's all I gotta say."
Then why are you asking if I'm here? Surely you want to know why I'm here. You must have a reason for that.
No, I don't have any reason. I don't want to know.
I'm going to walk around to look
Okay.
him right in the eye. Is he
Yeah,
lying to me?
Roll give me a check for that. Let's
It's
see.
perception and Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Perception versus his deception DC. That's a pretty bad roll. I don't know if I should use my hero point. Oh, you know what? No, I have a thing. I have a thing. Hang on. I have a thing that I got with my free magic item. I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to use my fortune's coin, which lets me re-roll a check once a day, or some amount. So I get to flip a coin. And then if I get Seraph, which I'm just gonna say is, I'm gonna see what happens when I do roll 1d2, if it's 1 and 0 or 0 or 1 and 2.
Have it.
I'm trying to see if it's 1 and 2 or 0 and 1. Okay, it's 1 and 2. Cool.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
So I'm gonna say Seraph is 2.
Okay.
Unlucky.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. So you're sticking with that roll,
Yeah, it's whatever.
and you're trying to see if he's lying.
Yeah.
Crystal clear. He's telling the truth from his perspective, at least. I mean, that's what anyone ever is doing when they're speaking. And I'm gonna say he's gonna reach out a finger just to poke you.
I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and bat his hand away.
Okay.
Fucking
Catty bitches.
What is
Uh,
this?
You're gonna have to let's roll initiative on that one.
What am I rolling perception for initiative?
Yep. Everyone roll perception, unless you don't want to take part in this.
I
I'll
want to perception.
start the encounter. All right.
To be clear, non-lethal, not an attack.
I know.
Obviously, I just want to make that clear.
I know.
Not saying you can't roll initiative. Just want to make it clear that it's not a lethal. It's a.
I gotcha.
Try to poke somebody and they end up smacking the shit out of me with their big ass staff.
What the fuck?
Hey.
No, Akira, stop. Akira has been trying to. She saw all of the mouse cursors on Foundry, and then she was like, "Those are bugs I can eat." So now she's sitting directly in front of my monitor, on the lookout for any stray mouse cursors, and just fucking swats at them.
I will
Locked in.
say, GM
What?
would not be fighting. I think she just thinks that the guy just bat a finger
Yeah,
away.
you don't
Why would
gotta
there
roll
be a
initiative.
fight?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is
I just
this
wanted to
guy?
roll for the
But
roll.
Anders has to. Anyone else is optional.
Mm-mm.
I already rolled.
Yeah, you have to
No.
click on it in the
Now
chat.
she's
Yeah,
clawing
you
at the
click it in
fucking
chat.
dancing Roblox clown. Nowhere is safe.
There we go. All right, we're gonna turn some music. Don't get jump scared.
I was gonna do the same. I was gonna do the same joke.
I
Yeah.
hate that his music track is also listed as backwards. Come on, man.
All right. Mus, what do you do?
Mus is on the is very
Also, real quick,
yeah,
Gian and
yeah.
Verdant, while they're doing this, you can do other things if you want, and then just tell me as the turns go or after.
All right, I'll give it a
You
second.
don't have to be like idle, non-living. You know.
Do I see the little do I see mouse?
Mm-hmm.
He's just pressed up against the...
Yeah.
So I can't access Foundry right now because I have a very silly cat
You want me
on
to
my
move you?
desk. Yeah, well, can you just roll? I want to see like what is he looking at us? Is he stuck? Does he think he's hiding from something else, or does he think he's hiding from us? Like those kind of questions.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'll roll for you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Okay. He seems kind of calm as you guys walk over. He's definitely trying to make himself unseen. And he's like nervously glancing at Ert as if he's like, I don't want to deal with this right now. But he's not like cowering, crying, hurt, or anything.
Cool. So I think that Verdant would have seen this guy's clothes be backwards and would have just started saying, whatever, and he just would have immediately stopped
Yep.
paying attention. So,
Okay.
like this wouldn't be going on during initiative, but I want to walk over to Mouse, just kind of
Okay.
stand there for silently for a second, looking down at him, and then I ask, "Do you know that guy?"
And he just goes, quiet.
I squat down and I whisper, "Do you know that guy?"
And we'll get to his reply after these guys. So now we'll do Mus. What will you
There you
do?
go. You got to start the encounter.
Oh, my bad.
All good.
Now go.
Mus is going to, let's say, take 2 actions to move over here to like see the two of them facing each other, which is
Okay.
Is his face facing
His
Anders?
face is facing Anders now. Yeah.
Okay.
I also guess I technically would have been. I don't know if you want to move me, but I think I technically would have been there.
Yeah,
because I wanted to face
it's
his
close
face.
enough.
And Kevin, does readying an action Is that one action?
It's a free action to ready, or I think it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
I think it's a free
Okay.
action to ready an action.
Yes, and then I'm going to hold up my gun and be aiming it at
Make it
her,
3.
but
Or
to
sorry, no,
make
it's
it
2
fun.
actions. It's 2 actions, and then you ready your first. You were to ready 1 action.
Oh,
But you
okay.
can also, I think you can also hold your turn.
Yeah, to
Which
move myself in initiative, yeah.
yeah, and
You can do that.
you describe when you want to re-enter, and I think that might be a that's a free action,
Yeah, you can do that.
but it will permanently
Then,
move your initiative, obviously.
yeah, so I'm only gonna take 1 move action with that in
Okay.
mind, and take 2 actions to do the ready action. I'm just gonna be holding my gun at Urt, and if Urt hits in any way Anders, I'm going to fire at Urt, and that is my turn.
Okay. Got it. Anders?
Okay, I mean, I don't know what you make roll. I'm not attacking him. I'm just pushing his
Yeah,
finger
you can
away.
do some if you want, but you don't have to.
I imagine I'm doing that with strength. That is how I'd like to do it. Again,
Okay.
I'm not attacking him. I don't even know. It's up to you. It's your call whether or not it should be a roll. I don't
No,
personally
you
see
don't
it
have to
as
roll for
it's a
that.
roll. I'm pushing his hand away. I
Yeah,
don't do anything else.
Nope.
I mean,
Okay.
I suppose at the small risk he's going to attack me, I'll use 2 actions to down my last 2 healing potions.
Okay.
Well, why
for it.
not?
Very, very funny mental image of
Love
like, suck.
A
That's
guy
some
with
Elden Ring shit right there.
some
Suck 'em
backwards
down, man.
jorts on.
Oh, that's a good
Anyway.
feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your
Anyway.
turn.
Yeah, that's
Like
all
a
I do.
swig.
So you trying to
swag.
swat his? Kinda swat his hand away?
I would say it's more of a. I know I called it initially as a swab, but I'd imagine as everything gets tense, which I think the fact that we're in initiative order can be intuited by the characters, as there is some degree of sudden tension. I would have probably gone up to SWAT and then not pause, but just slowed down, and I'm pushing his hand out of the way, like very
Okay.
clearly and firmly don't want to be touched. I mean, and
Yeah.
I with all the implications of an adult pushing a baby's hand out of the way
No,
when a baby does something stupid.
I get you. Yeah, he's still. That doesn't change what he's
Okay.
fine. He's just gonna have his hand kind of move down, and then he's gonna say, "Nice one," and then he's gonna try and go to poke you. Just like a finger poke to your chest.
Okay.
He's gonna get hit by this, and he's gonna be like
And he-
fucking Kamehameha.
He's
Do I
gonna
do-
roll. He's
do I
gonna
do
roll
anything in
the.
this
He's gonna roll the
situation?
hit.
Okay.
Anders and 2 city blocks are
Holy
just
shit.
gone.
That's embarrassing for Urt.
Did he roll a
So
1?
You got a crit
he
fail.
rolled.
Yeah.
He rolled a 1. Now
Okay, you can't rewrite 2 of his crit fails. Come on, man.
to anyone else, this this would look like a normal poke. But to Urt, you start to notice kind of the air around him is a little different. He is a third order deity, but I think his appearance and everything might have be a little bit disarming.
I don't know about that.
Or at least maybe alarming. It's definitely
It's all
offensive. And he will do a successful hit with this despite a critical miss.
this motherfucker.
It's cool how you can crit fail twice, but not actually fail. It's a fun.
You have to trust. So
Poke.
he will take just a finger to your chest, and it's gonna feel like a gunshot to you. It's gonna feel just this huge force kind of push you back, and you can see in his eyes that there certainly is malicious intent despite his words. And he's staring directly at you. The Mus is holding a gun in hand, the others walked around. He's looking right at you.
Can
And
I
he's
can I take
eager
a
about this.
deception check to
Yeah.
to hide the impact of the damage?
Yeah.
25? I mean,
Yeah.
I also didn't even go below bloodied, so I frankly don't think it would even actually hurt that much.
So you want to just kind of like take it, like just not show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I maybe bite my tongue or just like grimace a little bit, but don't
He
react.
kind of like tilts his head a little bit, but and he kind of looks at his finger for a second,
Just stare him down.
and then he puts it back down. He definitely wasn't expecting you to do that. But that'll be his turn, and we'll go back to Verdant now, or GN.
Is the
GN, if
corpse
you want to
of
say something, you can. Yeah.
the magma man still here?
Yeah, his body's still here. The lava's kind of cooled down a bit, but
I want to look at it and look at the hole in its chest, and
okay.
I just want to like observe the state of the body after we saw Kosa do his thing to this corpse.
Okay.
And like, how does it appear? Can I discern like any sort of clue as to what type of action Kosa's doing to these bodies?
Yeah. Give me
'Cause I
a
didn't get a chance to look at the one in the park.
give me a perception check, and while we're doing that, we'll go answer Verdant's question. You asked if Mouse McGee knows Ert, right?
Yeah, who is this guy?
He'll say, you guys gotta go. You guys seriously gotta go. That guy, he's hired by the Arlet family. He looks stupid. He's not stupid. Don't mess with him, please.
Oh, okay.
Don't get us dragged into this, please.
Which one's the Arlet family?
You don't know the Arlets?
No.
You from here?
Yeah.
That guy over there, he's a marigold. You don't.
What? Like the flower?
All right.
I don't vote for either party.
I hate centrists.
Look, really,
Side coward.
really powerful people were friends with that guy over there, and he points to the magma creature who's now dead.
I'll look back.
And they think your friend over there did it because he was first at the scene. And now they sent that guy to come kill him.
Oh, but he said he wasn't gonna. I guess he lied, huh?
He's opposite. Everything he does is opposite.
Oh.
Don't listen to anything he said. Just leave.
Oh,
just leave.
Okay, yeah, I'll go get him. That's pretty funny.
Don't get him.
What?
All right, GN.
Yeah, it's opposite day. Don't get him. So get him.
26.
Was I also able to hear most of what Mouse was saying,
Yeah.
or were they still talking in hushed
you're right there.
tones? All right.
I think as soon as Verdant does not seem like he cares about being hushed or quiet or afraid or anything. You look at the body, you notice that it literally just looks like this thing is drained. Like there's a crater in him for sure, but there's this strange, like, sort of red pulsating energy at the hole, and he's sort of like a grayer color around the hole. It's kind of hard to see at first when you first saw him because this dude's made of rock. But if you're like, you've seen a few people now, you've seen Coast, you're coming back, like, it's certainly distinct now that you're noticing that.
Can I touch? Well, this guy's still made of magma, but can I
He's cooled down. It wouldn't burn you, but yeah.
gingerly touch
try and
the
touch.
red area?
Yeah.
Like a doctor?
I touched the hot spot, please.
I want to touch your red pulsating hole.
You just touch it with your hand?
Ginger, yeah, like an extended finger.
With your exposed hand?
Yeah, no gloves.
Nothing happens. But
Okay.
when you do touch that sort of energy, your heart gets the same feeling that you got when you were in the park or in the library. It's just this like primal urge of uneasiness, and it's just like a direct link in your mind to that same feeling to when you've interacted with Kosa already.
Touching the red hole gave me a primal feeling of uneasiness. Okay.
Just like real life.
Anything else real quick, or we'll move back?
I'd like to. I can't do it on the thing because it's on my turn, but I'd like to move over to Mouse McGee.
I can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to move to Mouse McGee, please.
I'd like to move to Mouse McGee, please.
Could you move me?
Waiter.
Mouse McGee.
Waiter.
I need to be taking a Mouse McGee, chauffeur.
I like a tree full of parrots.
Is that it?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, Mus. So from what you saw, Ert just poked Anders because Anders tanked the blow.
No, my perception DC is higher than that deception roll, but I think Mus is still. He's going to move once over here, and then once again ready his action with the last two actions, pointing his gun at Ert. But I don't think he would have fired on the previous one, because while I can tell that it hurt. I don't think. Yeah. You get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
You get it. You get it. You get it.
You get it. You get it.
Anders, you definitely felt that impact, but he seems to think you didn't. You tanked that kind of like a boss. So, what do you like to do?
Yeah. Did anyone communicate Mouse McGee's call out to me?
No, that happened like
Nope.
this turn.
Yeah, I'd say probably after the next turn if they want to come back and say it, they can.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
But not yet.
Cool. I think I will look at Ert. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're done here, and I'm gonna take my invisibility potion, with my first action.
Okay.
So that gives me the effects of the invisibility spell. So
Got
I
it.
am invisible, which makes me undetected to all creatures. And a creature can attempt to find me, but it will make me hidden instead of undetected, meaning they will know that I am there. And have to beat a pretty high flat check to even target me for effects. So
Clever.
could you do some sort of visual effect to make my character invisible?
Yes, sir.
That's a.
It
Isn't
should
there an effect?
have an
Yeah.
effect for it. Yeah,
Yes.
I got it.
You get it.
Hell yeah.
I'll put it on him. Oh, did you already put it on?
Yeah. Put it on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sick. Yep. You got
then
it.
I will use my my last two actions to move a combined. What's my move total? What's my speed? 50. I will move 50 feet. So I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
And he says, I see you, man. And that's it. That's your turn.
What are
He's gonna tap his foot for a second. And then he's just gonna move his eyes to Must, who has a gun raised at him. And he'll say, marigolds never like their friends, do they? And he'll use one movement to walk up to Must. And
I should have engaged.
I think he's gonna hold a fist up to Muss's head. And he's just gonna kind of look around. And that's gonna be his turn. Kind of in a very like, I'll shoot this guy way.
This fist.
Can I
so
enter?
next,
Can I
yeah.
roll initiative?
Yep.
Pretty please. How do I?
Yeah, GN and Verdun, whatever you want to do now.
Give me a second to think. I'm bopping out to the music.
Yeah, music's pretty good.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna gleam from the Great Mouse Detective that he doesn't really know what's happening.
Okay.
Above board, obviously run.
I got
Man,
a
I can't
fist
hear the
against my
music.
head, dude.
Sad.
Now my character will be doing things to make that clear to your characters that is the goal. But above board,
What would your character do?
run.
And Craig, your volume might have got turned down. Mine went to 0 for some reason. Like
It looks
minutes
like
ago.
if
turned it
I
up,
put the
but-
volume down, then it just goes down for everybody. It's like
Oh, that's weird.
universal control.
Weird.
But yeah, what do you want to do, GN?
Let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. There's like no harm, but I want to use the thing called message on
Okay.
the Mousy, Mr. Mouse,
Got it.
and I'm gonna say, let's see.
So this is like a little mental message
Yeah,
to him.
just gonna say like, who is this guy? What does he want? What have you seen?
I'll say, thank God somebody with some sense around here. He's trying to kill Anders Marigold. He's the other family. They're powerful. They're probably gonna expunge his record or something with the cord. I don't know. I don't know. They got pulled. They got pulled. Just I would leave him alone if I were you, or you know, I'll jump on him at once or something and hit him. I don't know. Just don't involve me.
Okay. I'm not really worried about the Marigold family because I've seen like 3 gods to die today, so I can't imagine like some people are like, gonna do anything. But I'm just gonna say noted, and I'm gonna use. Can I roll? I want to attack Urt.
Okay, roll an initiative, and then you'll be
Okay.
part of the next.
Please get away from this guy. Please, he's too strong. I want to attack. Put me in initiative order.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, so you're in order now, so we'll just pick it up where we are. So Mus,
All right.
Oh my god.
what will you do?
I got his fist is just in front of my head.
It's as if he was holding a gun to your head. It feels
Yeah.
like.
Oh, it definitely feels like that. I think that much like Mus did with a wolf in the previous session, he's gonna try and take one swing at Urt and then run away. It's his tried and true, and then just sprint away. So he's gonna take one. Let's target
brave.
this guy. Oh, his whole library just fucking burnt down. He's a little stressed right now. That's all I'll say. Where the fuck? Okay, he's gonna hit it with the pointy side of his little hammer gun.
Miss.
Oh,
So is it hit then, please?
oh.
Whatever you're trying to do, roll damage.
Let's fucking go, dude. Damn.
This is so fucking funny.
I'm gonna hit and then fucking sprint. Yeah.
Describe real quick what kind of hit you do with him. Is it just a basic?
It is. I was holding my gun. I'm gonna flip it around so the end of my gun looks like a hammer. So it's the pointed side, and I'm gonna just kind of whack his hand out of the way and then start sprinting away.
When you whack his hand, there is a sonic wave that comes from your impact, as if you had the strength of like 50 dudes. His arm flies back with so much force, and he just sort of like looks down at it and then looks back up at you, and you feel like you got like a sizable hit on this dude. Surprising.
He's not reacting, which means he is in indescribable pain.
Could be.
Do I see that happen, by the way?
Yeah. If you're watching.
Yeah, I am.
I don't know, dude. I think Mus would honestly. I think he would still run away, but instead of the dead sprint that he was gonna do, he's going to like run away to, I'd say, here with his last 2 actions, but turn around. He's not continuing to run. He's like turned around to face Urt. I'd say that's his turn.
Verdant?
1, 2, 15. Okay. I want to. How many? Is it going to be one action to pick up a rock and throw it at him? I had to sneeze.
I'd say it's so basic. Yeah.
Pick up rock and throw it.
Okay. There's a lot of rubble out around
rocks
here.
on the ground.
Yeah. So that would just be a unarmed ranged attack. No, wait. That would. Hold on. Where is it? I have it here somewhere.
Unless you have some kind of rock.
Efficiencies. Unarmed attacks. Cool. Fuck ass. Wait a second. Akira is making things difficult for me. Okay, don't be laying on the keyboard.
Put her in a can.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Is this an unarmed attack?
yeah, just a fucking rock off the ground.
12, and then what's my strength modifier? Oh, whatever.
You're throwing a rock, it should be dex. Strength to damage, though.
Oh, well, I only added my unarmed attacks thing.
Is that 2 hit?
That's to hit.
So that's a miss. So roll damage.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
see.
You throw the rock kind of clumsily. You're not used to doing shit like this, and yet
How
it makes
much damage
contact.
would a rock be?
1d4. 1d4.
Pretty good.
I'm
Honestly.
so good
Hell
at this
yeah.
shit.
Where in his body is this rock hit?
It hits him in like the side.
Just the side.
Like his ribs, side of his ribs, just below those.
So you sort of just toss a rock at him. It's traveling
It's
through
like an
the air.
underhanded throw.
Yeah, just
like no
hits
power.
him. As soon as it makes contact with his ribs, he buckles over and just some blood just comes out of his mouth. And
This guy
he's like,
sucks. This guy
he's like sort of shaking a little bit in pain.
Oh my
And
god.
he says, "I like that. I like that. Yeah."
Mods, kill this guy.
This
Mods,
guy's
kill
fucking
this
nuts.
guy.
Is that your turn?
I have one more action left, and I want
Yeah.
to roll. I want to pick up another rocket. I'm gonna do it again.
Most
The
important that
confusion.
penalty is our savior here in this instance.
Just the fucking confusion. Just holy shit. Okay, I'll do it again.
Okay, so Kevin, if I were to add my unarmed,
It shouldn't be an agile weapon, so it should be -4 to hit on top of your regular modifiers.
okay, so let's see. Hold on, we'll do.
Or sorry,
No bitey Akira, I swear to God.
-5 because it's not agile. Sorry.
-5. And my proficiencies for like attacks, does that also include my base
If
stat
you're
modifier?
not proficient in unarmed attacks, you have to be proficient in unarmed attacks, which is not
Yeah.
a given. I think most
on.
martial classes get proficiency with it. If it were me, I would have checked Path Builder if you originally did
It has.
Pathfinder.
I do have proficiency in unarmed attacks. Okay,
There you
Akira,
go.
no more clawing at the screen. I'm very sorry.
What?
I know.
Why not?
Are you kidding me?
That's what
Fucking
screens are for.
serious.
The touch screen.
That's good. That's good. 13.
This is good.
Okay.
Roll damage.
I'll roll another 1d4 plus
1d4.
my strength, which I didn't add last time.
Oh shit! Why is everybody measuring?
Yeah, Gian's making some calculations.
He's not doing anything.
Gian, I'm here doing trigonometry while we wait.
Oh,
look
not
at like the
very
angle
good.
for this bullshit I'm
Okay,
about to pull.
so that's 6 damage, or right?
Yes, that's what it says.
Yeah, so it deals 6 damage.
Okay, so he's still leaned over, and he kind of raises his hand when he sees you throw a rock, and this rock that hits, it goes right through his fucking hand,
Oh god.
through his shoulder.
Oh my
And just
god.
Enormous amounts of blood. are coming out
Oh
of his arm.
god.
This paper skin.
He's like, he's got like his head in his hands, and that's your turn.
I feel bad.
All right, Andrew.
So here's a really awesome, fun thing I just learned after trolling around the Pathfinder 2e wiki. I think I stumbled across a very mean combo. Turns out, summoning my Eidolon and my Eidolon attacking, that does not break invisibility. So,
Oh
Oh,
god,
go
this
back.
guy.
I'm gonna use all 3 of my actions to summon my Eidolon right in front of Urt.
Okay.
So you see out of, I mean, you won't see it, but like you
Yeah.
see out of nowhere this like black
Right.
wisp appear, and this like spectral black and red humanoid creature just appears out of nowhere.
Steven has that token, right?
Yeah, can you spawn Stointy Dointy?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Stointy Dointy.
This doesn't look like Anders, right? It looks like this
Yeah,
ghost
it,
old man.
it looks like an old man. You couldn't
Yeah.
really tell more than that.
Right. And this just appears in front of Art.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ert. Yep.
That's your turn.
And it gets one attack.
Go for it.
Yeah, so it'll attack with its. They both do the same, so I'll attack with its
Which has the
fist.
lower strike?
That is considered a miss.
Missed by 1.
Let's
That's
go.
some damage.
Okay, go ahead. I just rolled
I
damage.
feel genuinely bad. I feel genuinely bad for some
We
fucking
take
reason.
these misses. We need to roll poor.
It's his fault for being the god of opposites.
12
Like, what the fuck even
12
is that?
damage.
Yeah, it is completely his fault for being the god of opposites.
If you were to
Okay.
kill this guy, what would you do in this
That's what I don't do.
I need to turn down the music. So right,
In fact, there is no more music.
Oh,
Shit.
I like to imagine there was actual music in real life and it
Yep.
disappeared.
What do you do to him?
What is this
Okay,
idol?
so
He just
This-
turns into fucking dust.
this eidolon looks like a I'm just a humanoid, right? So I'd
Mhm.
say that it appears out of nowhere in this wispy form. And when you last saw it attack things, it looked like it was like choreographed and normal. But I'd say I used the fist attack, so it goes to punch him first, and it's like very clean and normal. And then you see the eidolon sort of start to go more animalistic and carnal. It hits once, and then it grabs Ert's skull, and then starts like taking the skull and bashing it into the ground. And like as it does it, its like whole arm like fades away almost as it keeps bashing its arm further and further into the stone. And like as it does it, like I'd say like part of its arm starts to just disappear as it keeps like smashing at this thing, and it goes for well after it's done.
I will say his head pops like a cherry, dude. It
Mm.
splatters all over the ground, and all that's left afterwards is like this dude's just crumpled, bloody pool.
God.
Just that's it. He doesn't move. His finger twitches a little bit.
Mus's face just.
Initiative is
So
over.
fucking funny.
And then I'm just going to yeah, like as it like keeps punching, I'm gonna drop invisibility. Mush, you see me appear to your right, Verdict to your left. You see like the red mark on my arm is like glowing like a very very bright red, and I'm like panting, and I just yell, Lyra out loud as the eidolon suddenly like turns around and just fades away.
God damn.
And then I just kind of like lean over. I look to the two of you, and then I
Thumbs
look
up.
behind me to Jian. I
You
just
wanna
like
say or do anything after seeing that display? I'm out of this now. I'm dead.
that's Ert talking to us from the grave.
Yeah, I want to go loot Ert.
Be
Okay.
careful.
Give me a give me an athletics roll when you loot Ert.
Okay, hold on. Akira might attack my mouse. Let's see. Doing very good job, Akira. Stay very still. Athletics.
Yep. Okay. Tell me one thing you reach for, or one pocket or something you reach
I want to
for.
look at his. I want to look at his shirt. Like,
Okay. He's got a shirt pocket. He's got a little button up.
yeah, like what's in it?
I'll say as you reach for that, you kind of hear a little sound as you get close to that shirt.
Okay.
That's it. You might not have even, you're kind of like stunned for a second. And you hear like, "God,
Hello.
coming from very close to you.
I'm
And
gonna
you
say
realize,
you should get out of there.
yeah, you can do whatever
Get
you
what
want.
you're going and go. As I'm like kind of like walking up closer to you, but
Do you
giving you
leave or-
space.
No, it's I realize what.
You realize that Ert's hand is kind of weakly holding on to you to like stop you from looking in his pocket. To move now. You can leave. He's not grabbing you. And you kind of start to hear him start to try and form some words. Very jarbled.
Huh.
And it doesn't sound like anything you can recognize at this point.
If he wants to stop me, does that mean he wants me to do it?
You tell me.
Maybe.
Verdon says out loud, "This is fucking stupid," and then leaves. Can we go now?
I'm gonna nod my head and say let's. I don't want to spend another second with that creature. I kind of like look at it.
I'm gonna throw another rock at its dead body.
You throw a rock at him?
Yeah, throw another rock at his stupid fucking body. I'm tired of this shit. I don't feel
You-
bad anymore.
A rock lands in his little pool of blood that he's got, and you hear coming from it, "Thank you, yes, please," but very like weakly, like.
Still alive.
And
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
GN, yeah. What are you?
I want to use message again
Okay.
on the corpse,
Oh, no.
and I just want to go.
Guys, can we just leave it alone?
I
What
want
if
to.
This is a case
Fuck
study.
this guy.
Can we just? What if we do some fucked up opposite day healing to him on accident? Let's just fucking leave.
What was not the reason you were here for? Got me feeling like who isn't Anders?
That's what
Do you
said.
not know how to stop Kosa?
And you can hear his voice clearly because this is just a mental link. And he
Yeah.
says, "Okay, I gotta stop the act just for this." And he says, "Look, I don't actually have to speak in opposites. I just do that."
God, this guy is the worst.
And he says, "It's gonna take me a second, but you know, living is the opposite of death. So every time I die, I just come back to life. So
Okay.
I'll be fine." But yeah, seriously, you guys, I give up. I give up. I didn't think you'd figure me out that quickly. I was here to kill Anders. They were gonna expunge my records. Honestly, if Kosa takes over the world, he's pretty much gonna make the world opposite of what it is now, and I don't know where that leaves me. So I'll help you guys. Someone's gonna have to take my shorts though.
Okay. Well, I message him again. I go, "You're an idiot. But
Well,
thank you for dropping the charade."
We have
And
to
I
take
go-
his shorts.
I go, "Can
Is
I
there a
just
reason
heal
we
you
have to take
norm?"
his shorts?
And this
Am
is
I
all
able to-
mental. No one can hear this except for
Yeah.
This is Alex
Yeah.
Craig asking.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
And I go, "Can I heal you normally, or if I just take the shorts, will you be all right?"
No. I mean, yeah, living's opposite of death. So every time I get close to dying, I'll come back. I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, yeah. If I were you guys, I would just go to the court with where I just came from. I feel like they're way more competent than me there. I don't even know why I'm doing this. They're killing. so many
Okay.
of us.
All right, man.
When's
All
the
right,
act
This is the
man.
most
stop?
normal
Go.
conversation I've had in the last like
my
2 hours.
God.
So I'll
Yeah.
grab your shorts. All right.
Yeah.
I walk over and I start taking off his shorts, I guess.
Can you?
Yep.
Are you gonna explain any of this?
You just walk over and start taking off
I
his
walk
pants.
over and I
don't.
say, "Wait, before we should leave, well, hang on."
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna like put my hand out. Like I'm not actually trying to stop you, but I'm just gonna be like the very obvious. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I spoke with him, and he he says you're an
when did you-
Anders. He said the Anders were going to expunge his records. I don't know
The
what that
Arlots.
means exactly.
When did you speak? When did
And,
you speak to him, Jan?
How?
No,
That's a
when?
spell.
No one heard you
Oh,
speak.
when? Like literally just now, like 2 seconds ago, in his mind. And
You
then
see like Anders like visibly like like facial expression change from confusion to recognition as soon as you say. He's like I don't know if you saw my webcam, but I made a
Yeah.
face.
And then
So
he's telling me to take his shorts, and he kind of
and you're
he
taking
leveled with me.
what?
So I don't know. I have really no. He
So-
knows what's coming. I mean, the fact that he was. I think he really underestimates the entire situation we're all in.
I'm gonna look at you and say, this man just tried to kill me.
I don't really
And
know
all of
you.
us.
I'm more concerned about Kosa and everything. So if I can get a leg up on the
I'm just
Goblin
gonna-
Killer,
I'm gonna look at you and I will just like very calmly say, please fully explain what the man told you who just tried to kill us to convince you to bring him back to life.
well, he said that if he gets closer to death, he just comes back. He told me that he came from a court who seems far more competent than he is, and he says that his records were going to be expunged by a family of some sort. So I'm just gathering what resources we can. I mean, so this is way above my, that I'm used to. I
I'm
don't
just
really know
gonna-
who you are. I don't really know why, I've seen this guy just attack you out of thin air, but I don't know. I had a pretty normal conversation with him, so.
I'm sure you can understand my reticence after the man just tried to kill me.
Yeah, it's been a day of firsts, so, I'm just gonna.
I'm going to look at
Take
you.
his
I will
shorts.
say, yeah, as you're taking his shorts, I will. I don't think it matters to do it in character, but I'm going to give you like a brief couple sentences. I'm going to say, I am Anders Marigold. I am chief ambassador to a nearby city.
Yes,
family, all that
and
being-
you're the family of this family from this city who has this power, and you're just like all the other
The
cities
more-
and all the other powerful families I've seen. Yes.
The more
I don't
important
really
part
care.
of that
There's
story
a
being
god
that
killer on the loose.
this
I'm
guy
taking his
is hired
shorts.
by a rival family who's trying to kill us, me specifically.
Okay.
Cut the shorts.
Got the
I
shorts.
take Earth's shorts.
What do you do with them?
I just put them in my bag. And wait,
Okay.
first, I want to see if there's anything special about him, and I'm gonna use message again on him and go, okay, is there any? I'm not talking in opposites. Is there anything special about these?
Yeah, if you just put them on backwards, you can just make things opposite for a little while. Not that long.
Is he telling the truth?
You can do
Okay.
a mental fucking deception check. You want perception check?
I don't.
There's only one way to
He
find out
leveled
how
with me.
those
I'm just
hit you
gonna
with the
say like
pants
that's
on.
really all right. I'll take him.
And by now his head is pretty much fully reformed, and he's kind of just sitting on the ground, kind of a little dazed. His underwear is
Okay.
backwards.
Good to know, man.
Fucking ridiculous.
All right, I got the shorts.
Okay. Just put that in your inventory. Like, just make an item.
Badass. Opposite shorts.
And he'll kind of just get to his feet and like dust himself off, and he'll give Jan a little shake of his head, no. And then he'll look to the
So
buildings
fucking
next to
stupid.
him, and he'll just say, "Yeah, I don't think I can make that." And then he just like astronomically like leaps, like clears the whole fucking building, like gone. He's out.
That was the most One Piece character of D&D that I've ever
That's
experienced.
so
I don't. All right.
Yeah.
Well. Then I kind of walk over to Moss because he hasn't had a second to breathe, and he's a little dwarf person. And I go, "Are you okay?"
You
This is
looking at Mus this whole time. It's like everybody's just wet because it's just raining the whole time, but you can tell that Mus's eyes are just red and puffy, and he's not having a good time. I think.
okay.
I think you look
Did you
at
take any
he's-
damage?
Yes,
the
I
last-
took quite a bit of damage from those wolves. But I would say Mus is.
The old man got torn
They
apart.
tore him apart. Yeah.
Okay.
Mus will probably respond to you and be like, "No,
What do you
I'm,
think happens if you say
I'm
Kosa
not
with the
doing
shorts
okay.
on?
I'm gonna use
I'm
the
not okay."
Find
spell,
out.
my last first rank spell, Soothe on Mus,
Got it.
Oh.
just healing.
Can roll a healing.
1d10 plus
Yeah.
4.
Are we gonna do a little 10-minute like healing burst with the med kits and shit. I feel like we should probably. I at least need that.
That's supposed to go from us, not me. But
Rolled a
feeling-
0 on the D10.
I guess put differently, can I
Oh, that was 10. Okay.
Yeah.
can I sit
14.
down? Can someone with a good medicine modifier do a treat wounds on me?
See if I even have.
Does anyone have a good medicine modifier and a med kit?
I don't know. Let me see. Guys, I nearly passed away. I don't have a good medicine.
No, I have like a. What even is a good medicine?
The
I'm
medicine-
untrained, so I have plus 10.
5 to 10 at least is plus 10's fine. Because you just need a DC. You need to be DC 15. But the more important question is, did anyone prep a med kit?
Probably not.
No,
Moss
I didn't
doesn't
think I
have a
need
med
one.
kit on him.
Is there any chance Mouse McGee has a med kit on him?
You ask him that?
Yeah.
He says, where'd that guy go?
The opposite guy?
Yeah, is he gone?
Yeah, he jumped over a building.
He
You didn't
left
see
away.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
dude.
looking. No.
Okay, yeah, no, he's gone now.
I mean, there's no med kits, but I don't know why you need one. I'm a
Oh, the old
detective.
man got torn up by wolves.
Oh,
Can't you see the blood?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
where
know-
where you guys going next? You going home? Just go
To-
home.
To
We
get
don't have to
med
tell you
kits.
anything. You didn't have
Okay.
us.
All
Do
right,
they have
all right.
med kits at the station?
The station's
Yes.
gone, man. It's just me.
Can you
Why do
give
you
us
think I'm
an
still
update?
out here?
Where's the station,
I've
man?
been out here all day.
Where's the rubble of your station?
Can you give us some updates, Mr. McGee?
I mean, I'm not going back there. I literally saw the place. There was
That's cool,
purple
I just
fire and a lizard.
Okay.
I have no med kits. The closest places I would go for some help would be the library or
Ooh.
the
That
courts,
library?
like
Ooh.
establishments.
Moss just shakes his head. No,
Okay.
Poor Mus. Poor
Don't.
Mus.
no, no.
How
That
long was that chapter?
new plot point: assassinate Mouse McGee.
Too long.
Okay, what's the number at now?
The number now is
Yeah,
at
what is it, dude?
95.
Oh,
I don't
it's
know if I
under
can keep
100.
playing, guys. I'm actually fucking losing it. Like it won't.
At what? At what?
At
Also,
what?
Everything about Yurt.
so
He's
sorry.
gone.
Fucking
Also,
everything. I know.
Since I missed, since I was in the bathroom. Did he go off to do something to help us, or did you get duped by Erd?
He just
No,
he just left.
he
Just left.
leapt.
Literally
He leapt
down
over
it.
a building.
He left.
He said, "I can't make it," and then leaped over a building.
Your behavior for
okay.
sure.
While Mouse is doing his thing, and while Mus is dreading the library, I also want to ask Mus, like, what did you know about that wolf in the basement? We haven't even had time to like sit down and talk about these things.
Moss looks at you and he says, I thought he was going to be a bad person just like the rest of us, but he was really just trying to stop Kosa, and then we basically helped kill him, and he destroyed the library to try and kill Kosa, and then he's getting a little bit more composure. He says, but I did speak with him. I somehow was in a field. There were weapons everywhere, but I spoke with him for a brief moment, and he said, at any point in the future, I can have some of his knowledge, but just once. So I don't know when should I try and figure out what we should do next? When should I do that? The question's too much. I can have any knowledge. What would you guys do with that? And he must
looking
just
how to
look
get home.
stressed.
I'm
But
gonna, I'll look at you guys and I'll just kind of like, I don't know. We need to think this through.
So
Shit.
GN.
And you fully trust this man? Yes,
keep going.
I said man. You fully trust this man, and everything he said was that he was being honest.
I'd say,
Ert?
No,
Oh,
the,
Muss. Oh.
the man must talk to.
I don't know,
Fleece
man.
the
I
wolf.
don't trust a single thing Urch said.
No, Fleece the wolf boss says, yes, I do trust him because we probably should have just talked to him before we just attacked him, but I didn't know what he was doing.
He wasn't being very forthcoming with us until he
No,
died. I don't think
you're
that's your fault, Mus.
you're right, but yeah,
He was probably adversarial to us and just as cautious of us as we were of him. It's unfortunate it happened. It happened.
he was trying to stop Kosa, so I believe him.
I'll put like both of my head in both of my hands and just kind of like push his hair back. His hair now kind of ruffled up. He tries to like straighten it out. Right. Okay. So above board recap. I don't think, and I'll probably put it all into character words. We haven't found any one thing yet that is a silver bullet for defeating Kosa. We vaguely have been on the search for allies. The library was not a good lead. The well, maybe not a good lead, but like it didn't work out.
Burnt out. Yeah.
We have no reason to think that Yurt is going to come back and help us. We have two. All of this whole thing was centered around the idea that there's this game to kill a certain amount of people, or everyone has to get above a certain total. We don't know that it's killing people. We think it's killing people, or third order deities maybe, or to get points or whatever. And we want to find a way to try to not play that game and kill Kosa. We currently have only, I guess, two things. I have the trade-off thing where I can activate a trade-off with someone, and we have this piece of knowledge. So things we don't know right now would be
jorts.
And the jorts.
And the jorts.
Yeah, we have the jorts. So things we don't know. We don't know. I guess I'm trying to word this right. We don't know what the points are. Like for sure, we have a good guess. We don't know what the points are for sure. We don't know we don't know any weakness, right? So maybe this guy that you talk to knows another one of Kosa's weaknesses. We could ask that. We could ask what the points are for. We could ask maybe what the total is. I don't think this character is omniscient and just knows everything. It's something that this character knows.
It's just all previous knowledge.
But help me brainstorm. What else don't we know yet?
What Fleece also said is that we need to deceive with honor, which I think what they're going for there is we have to trick Kosa. I don't think we can fight Kosa, but we have to trick him in some way into, he wants, world domination is what it seems like. He keeps talking about some new era. So I think that
maybe
he seems pretty He seems pretty arrogant.
Trick him with the Strage.
Can we roleplay like getting into a house and getting out of the rain while we discuss these things?
Yeah, you don't have to be in those.
Yeah, we're talking. We're hopping into a building
and taking a short rest.
You can take some shelter. You all can do a.
There aren't short rests in Pathfinder.
Short rest.
There's just a long rest, which is 8 hours of relaxation. There's not really any. If you have focus points, you can refocus. That's the only real thing that re-heals in like a short period. That and healing, if any of us had med kits, which we don't.
I'd say chilling. Yeah, actually, yeah. But you're out of this place.
So, yeah, but I guess, do we have an avenue for tricking them? Because we have some tools now, right? Like we have the trade-off thing, which I can't think of any obvious way.
Well, he seems arrogant is the biggest thing, and so I don't know, how do you trick someone into striking a deal with the devil, basically? We have to somehow strike at his hubris and make him,
So we could do something. So with the trade-off name tag, I guess the thing is, I think I have to get the name tag on him, right? to initiate
Yes,
a trade-off.
you have to get the name tag on him, and once a trade-off, or anyone, but once a trade-off starts, it can't end until a, a deal is made in some way.
Yeah, and I think you said, and I had written this down from last time we played, if the person disobeys the trade-off, I just wrote I can do something to them. I don't know if there was anything more
Yes,
specific than that.
if they, you know, like the example was like John and Verdant trade, and John is like, I'll give you this info for this, and Verdant just tries to punch him and knock him out. He's not following the guidelines of the deal they're trying to make, and then John could then declare something to happen. It would just be like a roll, probably like his arm goes limp or something like that. So nothing like he explodes and immediately dies, but you get more leverage pretty much if the other person tries to cheat the deal.
There
Mhm.
could be a way to combine that with the jorts. If you just like somehow wear them underneath some clothing, and then
Mhm.
That might count as us cheating the deal, though. You see, that's where we don't know if it goes both ways. It's a risk.
I mean, we could wear the jorts to say, everything is opposite. We could make it be like, you won't take this deal, Kosa. And because, we're
yeah, it's just a matter
willing
of
that to
phrasing.
happen, then we're using the jorts to get the trade-off to happen, and then we're in the trade-off. So we don't have to, like, run up to Kosa and try and put something on him. Like, we can have Kosa agree through the jorts to it's just so ridiculous. It has to wear them backwards specifically. And then the knowledge thing, I don't know if we can know anything, but Fleece tried to find a weakness of Kosa in the book, and he wasn't
thing I'm
able to
wondering
get
is,
through
like,
all the book though.
what's the fucking original legend of this guy? Like, I feel like besides him just killing gods, I know nothing about him whatsoever.
Of Kosa or
Yeah, Kosa.
give me a you got society, right? Steven's one that has the Third Order Deities or deities check.
Society,
Because
everybody's
your
got.
culture-
We got. Yeah.
I
Oh,
referred to
culture
him
oh,
as
yeah, I
something
get you.
completely different.
is different.
Librarian
Yeah.
alert.
So
Okay, depending on how this goes, I might.
or you could also give me religion if you want, if you would prefer that.
I'll do religion instead. I got
Yeah.
a little bit more of a bonus. A
Let's
little bit
fucking
more.
go!
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Nice, that's good.
So you're just trying to rack your brain of everything you know
Just
about.
like, what do
The
I know?
fuck is
Yeah,
this?
what is this guy? Like, everyone knows. It's like people that don't know Catholicism at least know the devil, like the
Right.
base story, sort of.
So in your culture is primarily surrounded by song. Your people
Mhm.
have this continuous song that each member of your people add on to, and it tells the entire history, of your people.
Mhm.
And Kosa as the End Walker, and he comes from the beginning of this song. It's not a part that you hear often. It's not something people bring up often. It's kind of like how us right now in real life, if we're going to make references to something, it's always going to be things that are more close to us in time, most likely. Things that are happening in the modern day or 100 years ago with our grandparents or whatever. The Endwalker is who have known to have almost created what you would think is this song or this life, this story of your people, of this world. Um, your people don't go further back than him,
Mm.
and it's something more of a primal, sort of like a lesson, like a not a nursery rhyme, but like the devil, like don't mess up,
Yeah,
or
it's
or
a
things sin,
cautionary tale.
it's the End Walker, it's that sort of ancient aspect of your people's culture that almost has been buried because the song has extended so far past that point.
Okay. Good knowledge. Good knowledge. I like it. I like it.
And
Primal.
and then Steve, what you were saying about Fleece, yeah, he doesn't know everything, but this pretty much would be like getting to have a proper conversation with him, because I mean he was just being killed, so
Mm.
it's not like you'll be like, I wish to know this, and then he'll be able to immediately tell you, but you'll be able to access his knowledge in a way that is not restricted by you about to being killed and he blows up.
Gotcha. I think what could be useful is we try and come up with a bunch of questions we don't know. Like Kevin, you were saying. Things we don't know that we could possibly know. Right.
Right.
And then I could have a conversation with the fleece wolf, the great wolf, to try and answer as many of those questions as possible. I think one question is, I think, like, where is the best place in the city that we can get Kosa's attention? I think that...
Like how we can get his attention?
Yeah, I feel like we have to either not bring Kosa to us, but we have to make Kosa care about us in some way. Yeah. Right now, it looks like he's just going around
by circumstance. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've only been around Third Order Deities, and he just killed Felice just because we were there.
I'm wondering if there's like any sort of pattern to the gods he's killing as well. Also, what's the number at?
Number right now is at 68.
Yeah, we have no time to do anything.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it's not linearly decreasing.
Okay.
It seems to have been exponentially decreasing.
At some point, there was a
power
huge drop.
Hang on, I gotta go make piss.
As soon as Alex is back?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Alex gets back,
that's a little suspicious.
There can only be one Alex. But deceive
Are you guys
with
sharing
honor.
a pisser?
Yeah.
Deceive with honor, dude.
Yep.
With honor, like...
What was the exact line about deceiving with honor?
That's what Fleece said before.
That's pretty much the line.
Is that
he only had enough time to get a couple words out, and that was what he told Musk before
the best chance of beating Kosa is to deceive him with honor.
And there's some emphasis on the word honor that he was trying to say,
Yeah, that feels like a weird phrasing, because, like, I don't feel like honor is inherently deceiving. So I guess, like
are you
to confuse him by being honorable?
Are you trying? Okay, so right now in character, are you guys trying to, like, think about that specific phrase?
Yeah. We're
because I'd say
this whole conversation is technically happening in
character. You guys, some of you have lived here forever, so it's not like you guys are. So I would say Anders, we're gonna be a society check if you can.
I love making society checks.
Should I do
general? It's the same. It's the same modifier. But I have both a lore check for this city and for
I missed that. Yeah, do Sulvaria city check.
So generally, the DCs are listed as lower. Oh my god, that was really bad. I am going to re-roll that because we really need this info.
Yep, you can.
Oh my god, fuck off. Okay, wait, hang on. Waiting.
Well, that was a survival check.
Yeah, that was a survival check.
Oh, okay, well, I'll re-click it then. That's fine.
Say +2. Ooh.
Baby shark.
Yep. Okay, 22.
Okay. We'll take this.
Okay. This is something that would be more obvious for you guys. Not for you guys. For Anders, more than anybody else. Probably also Mus. Although it makes sense that it wouldn't come to mind to you actually taking a second right now to think about it. There is Mus. Can you give me a Third Order Deity check? We can see how you two can combine information here.
We're combining.
Combining our powers.
Chaos control.
Oh my god.
We take those.
Okay.
Librarian alert.
Anders, this was probably a very clutch combo roll you guys just got. Okay, Anders would know. He's very familiar with the Court of Honor. It's one of the main facets of this city, and it's run in a way that Anders has no idea, which is weird for him in his family's position. But people go in, apparently visit court, they leave, and there are sentences. And it happens to literally everyone in the city. But for some reason, Anders and his family do not, no one seems to know how the hell this court works.
It's a real
Must,
flaw in our democratic process. Let me tell you, I'm campaigning on that.
Anders literally probably would be kind of annoyed at it. Like that's why I'm saying it's something you would definitely, if you hear the word honor like being emphasized, that's something Anders would know. And Must,
Mhm.
with a roll that high, you would know that Sim, your mentor,
Mhm.
has given frequent visits to the Court of Honor off the record, which is something you've noticed, but you're very loyal to Sim and you never would have like reported it or turned her in or said anything to anyone about it, but you've noticed it because you were so close to her.
Mhm.
And I think, yeah, you two combine that knowledge is beneficial with those roles.
Okay.
And is it similar that I don't know what happens in the court?
Yep.
So, yeah, I'd say tell us about that character. You said it's Sim, right? Is the name?
Sim.
Sim.
Yes.
Yeah, because you haven't told us much about Sim.
No.
So what do we know about? What do you know about Sim?
Yeah, I don't know if Sim is dead. I had a bad dream that Sim, the librarian, who was a Third Order deity that, essentially ran the library that I was a part of, my boss, as it were, but more of a mentor figure. I had a bad dream that she was stabbed in the heart, much like all these other Third Order deities are going through. But yeah, she, held so much knowledge, much like Fleece did, but was much more open to the public and, would be outside in the library, give books away to people, lines would form. And so
And she was said to know all of the knowledge contained in all of the great libraries in Sulvaria.
Yeah, and so her.
Okay.
What it sounds like is we need to go to the Court of Honor, but I think that, well, just with the name of it, it sounds like it is like a court where you have to be honorable in. Like perhaps you can't lie, but I'm not sure if that's what that entails.
Would I know, given my family's strong contacts in the region? Well, I don't know what goes on in and out inside the court. Do you have any idea of the kinds of people or any specific examples of people who have been sentenced at the Court of
Honor? Well, is one. Other types of people are people that you sort of feel like shouldn't have been, easy targets, people that are new to the city or people that don't have sort of established backgrounds find themselves being taken to the court by outside parties. The Arlots have done it, the Marigolds have done it too. And what actually happens once they get there, you don't know. But it's definitely a place that has a lot of people going in and out. And whenever people leave and you've tried to ask them about what happened inside, they don't remember.
We need a lake low guy. Okay, so I feel like I'm one step away from some sort of connection with what to do to all of these. So I'm trying to think with the obvious, because like we could try to get him to go to the Court of Honor, or we could go ourselves there. He said to deceive them with honor, right? I guess if there's this Court of Honor, it's this concept that can be judged. I'm guessing they're fucking judging you as honorable or not.
Anders, your last interaction with the court actually, you weren't there. You were away at your city state, but there was a member of your family that was, some people say, assassinated. Um, he was just an uncle of yours. You weren't super close, but he literally was just found dead in an alleyway, and your family had a pretty hard, like, we're gonna crack down and throw a bunch of people in here until we get something, and nothing seemed to come from it. But that's your most recent interaction, I would say, with the court, Anders.
That's interrogation, discipline tool. Any thoughts from Alex and Alex?
The
I think
Piss
we're all.
Brothers.
I'm kind of on the same page as you, but
I'm really trying.
I mean,
to
Yurt recommended that we go there, but it's fucking Yurt. I mean, he gave us magical jorts. I'm not gonna discount them, but it seems less significant than what Fleece recommended, and what John told us about tricking him. So it seems like I don't know what type of rules Kosa's bound to, but the way things are being set up, and less in a meta sense, but more just like the clues we have, is that I feel like the missing element is like Kosa's motives. I mean, he wants to get all this power to, I think, restart the world, because that's kind of the way his legend seems to be set up, is that he started everything, and now he doesn't like the way of it, or he was locked away or something.
Is there anything in your song about it?
Nothing that I can, like,
Nothing
that
that
I
specific.
haven't already gleamed. Yeah, it's the beginning of our history, which dates back for centuries. So if he was at the beginning, then he's here at the ending.
Maybe we just fucking, I don't know. In lieu of any intelligent thought, I think maybe the only option is to just fucking go to the court of honor and ask.
Yeah.
Outright ask. See
Or
if they
just
know
at
anything
least, like,
about Kosa.
report. I don't know. Maybe there's like a certain set of rules that like just like exist even outside of the most powerful deities, and they just apply to anybody, and maybe that could be like the way to lock him in, at least for a little bit.
We won't remember anything we learned inside the court, though.
If we leave the way that we're supposed to leave.
But how will we leave a different way?
I don't know.
But it'd be a fun thing to find out.
Well, I mean, if people work there has to be a way they leave. I doubt they're reminded every day of everything they've done. So.
Step one, look at the building. We go to the building and just assess the vibe.
Vibes.
Simply all we can do.
The vibe check.
Bro, be careful. I'm checking your vibe right now.
Vibe right
Are you
now,
guys doing that?
I don't know what else we can do. Yeah, I think we have to.
Yeah, I think before we do that, one thing, just a thought I just had, is that when you were saying LaFleur is like, what is his motives? I think you said that, or you saw that Shortha was drained. I mean, what is the number that keeps counting down? It's not, it seems, I think, can we all presume that it seems like a number of third deities? Would you would you agree with that? I think that makes sense. And so what I'm just thinking, like, I agree we go to the court of honor, but I'm thinking in terms of a deal, if we can strike it with him, is maybe he can't end his game, or, you know, he can't restart the world if he doesn't kill all the Third Order deities. So if we can convince him of that, or like he has to keep his end of the deal, is to not kill all the Third Order deities. And if he can do that in the Court of Honor, maybe he has to do it. Like, maybe it's a good, like, pairing. You know, the trade-off with the Court of Honor, then he actually can't do any funny business. He has to, you know, agree to the deal.
That feels like what I'm thinking. Like, there just has to be a way to deny him from advancing in any capacity.
Yeah, let's
avoid this court,
make him stop.
Based off just buzzwords from what we've heard from all these Third Order deities, seems like the place to go.
Let us
Alright.
go.
See what we see.
You,
Could work. But
we,
I feel like we need something to like sell the idea though, or something to like confirm it. But see if we can find something
mm,
at the court.
So if we're just casing this place, I would in the meantime, like, I will, for expediency's sake, I will say this out of character. Verdant can go look for medical supplies because he is also rather hurt. And then we
Sure.
can meet back up at a predetermined place near the outside of the Court of Honor.
And heal before engaging. Yes,
Heal
please.
before engaging, yes.
Yes, please. Great idea.
so you all are heading to the court. It has a,
Well, we're heading to a spot just outside the court to
Yeah,
meet up with
not inside.
Verdant. Well, not even. I'd say like maybe around the block, even
Okay.
just so we have a chance to go ahead and heal up before even going to look. We don't know what could grab us.
While we're going there, can I make a perception check? Because I'm curious about like what type of like chaos is just going on around
Mhm.
us. Like, yeah, we know Third Order Deities are dying, but what's the fallout of that?
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
And then I would also like to help Verdant look for medical supplies,
Got it.
as I have good knowledge of the city.
Gian, it's quite, it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's quite literally like hell around here. You guys have been fortunate to be in the proximity of some pretty recognizable Third Order deities that I think a lot of people wouldn't want to fuck with. But as you walk through the city, there's just, there's papers flying through the air, doors everywhere are open, there's bodies, it's especially to Eugene as someone who's not from this place, it's literally almost like some sort of like eldritch phenomenon. There are just so many things happening that you don't understand. To Anders and Must, and then maybe they, some of these creatures or spells or something, but it's just up in the air below you. There's constant rumbling, there's constant screaming. Sometimes there's long periods of an eerie silence. It's just
Okay. That
incredibly
helps
uneasy.
ruin the idea that we're just kind of like skulking through alleyways getting to this place. Because in my mind, I was just kind of like, yeah, it's a ginger stroll.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
wouldn't
we'll
be a
probably
ginger stroll. I'm gonna have you guys. You could do a combined roll on the way there, um, because it's definitely chaotic, but the chaos is so vast. Honestly, the odds of you just running into some sort of guy that's gonna try and kill you probably just happened right now with Urt, and the odds of you just turning the corner to some other dude waiting, it's happening everywhere. Everybody's running. It's not like they're all coming to get you. But I would have you guys roll a group stealth check if you're gonna try and make your way through the chaos.
Oh yeah, baby.
A -1. Okay.
Oh wow.
We took that.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
We take
28
that
though.
with a -1.
That's awesome, dude. 28.
28 though.
So it's stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, I was blanking. I'm going through my list. Ooh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yowza!
Um,
Yeah, we're invisible.
I can't even lie. Yeah, you guys don't run into anything. You can make it. You don't have to go there, but I'll just describe this building. The court has a plaza in front of it. And even if you're just a block away or something, the court and the building or the plaza in front of it completely empty and seemingly untouched. No smoke, no fire, no rubble.
A safe haven.
Do what you will though.
Do what you will.
And you two were looking for medical supplies.
Yeah, can I help? Is it DC?
Medkits, but also potions.
Yep.
DC 15, right?
Yeah,
to
DC 15
help with
check.
a +2. But with
Yeah.
like, I would like
You
to
just have
use
to describe what
perception.
you're doing.
Or I would like to use, yeah.
So would it
Yes.
be?
Yeah. I'd like to
Just
do
give me
society to help Craig or Verdant, as I know
Verdant,
the
give
city
me-
very well.
Verdant, give me a nature check for you specifically.
Bro's digging through the bushes,
Bro
Looking
is
for-
a bush.
looking for medicinal
And then
herbs and
Mus
shit.
can help out.
19.
Let's just grind Verdant up.
Oh,
and see
wait a
what
minute.
medicinal
Also,
properties he has.
funny. Also, I don't know if this would actually help. Where is it? I have Speak with Kindred. It's a Leshy trait. It
Okay.
doesn't have the Lotus Leshy listed here because I think they're added later, but I'm just going to read this. You have a connection with the creatures that share your physiology. You can ask questions of, receive answers from, and use the diplomacy skill with plants and fungi. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to diplomacy checks with plants or fungi of your kind. Generally,
Okay.
fungus leshies get this bonus with mushrooms and fungi, gourds with gourds, melons, and blah, blah, blah. Lotus isn't listed, but would that be like flowers?
Yeah, you can count your definitely less sheet. So you can replace that nature check with a diplomacy check if you want to try and speak to the shrooms around you.
Yes, actually, that would be better.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you kind of lean down and sort of try and speak to these guys. I don't know if you do that out loud or if you want to just do
I just
that.
add like a regular
Feel it.
conversational voice.
And they sort of like rustle a little bit as if there's
Um,
like wind blowing through them, and they sort of rustle in a little path, maybe like 10-15 feet away, to a little lump on the ground,
My wiener. Hello.
and they're kind of just like arrows,
God,
like
thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll be right back.
and you go up, and it's fortunately it's just a dead dwarf.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Are
I
they
don't think Verdant
recognizable?
cares. No, not recognizable.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Dead dwarf, thank
Don't think
God.
Verdant would care too much, but he's
I
got
was not.
3 health potions on him.
Ooh.
However, Mus has decided to come help you,
Mhm.
and he kind of puts his hand on your back like you did it, and you drop one of the 3 and it breaks, so you have 2.
Rip Bozo.
I like to think that whole bit Mus is not actually on screen and Verdant doesn't even really pay attention to him being there and he's like, wow, this is so great. 3 health potions. And Mus was like, you did it! And I was just like, you're a... Not supposed to be. Like, this is the first time I have learned that you were here with me. I thought I was alone this entire time.
Mus's directions were so bad you tuned him out.
You
He
got
didn't even
2
exist
now.
to you.
We got 2 regular healing potions.
Yeah, just whatever Anders used earlier.
I used moderate, the 2d8
Yeah,
one.
2 moderate ones.
Okay. Equipment
2d8.
consumables.
That's not too bad.
Sorry, Mus, bro. On that one is just gonna...
But it's a 19. It's a 19.
His library just burnt
It's a
down.
19.
I know.
It's a
I know.
It's called Get Fucked, Bozo.
Yeah.
All right,
Everyone has
Mus
cats.
says, I won't take one. I won't take one. I knocked it
Yeah,
over.
no, you're fine.
Yeah, no, you're cut off.
that sounds
Die.
like a good
Alright,
idea.
brother.
And then
That sounds like a good idea.
Are there
dude.
any? So then I just have my 2, and I'm just like, all right. Any like, I go back to the flowers. Any like physicians, like doctors? I don't really go to this part of town.
Give me another diplomacy roll.
Gonna add +2 because these are flowers.
Is there any chance I can step in and try to help?
Sure.
Awesome.
Plus-
I'm gonna roll diplomacy to look around, and ask around with a +18 for a 30.
Holy shit. The Verdant, when you ask this, and Anders, you can just see them moving.
I'd imagine we'd have met up and we see that there's not many health
Yeah.
potions, and we keep looking.
I assume you're together. They sort of go in sort of this wave formation, just directly to the court. You know, you're asking for, they've given you what they found around here, but they're pretty much saying, like, if you need more, like, you need to get out of here and go in there.
Cool. Okay. Thanks, guys. Good luck not burning down or, you know.
They make a little smiley face.
Yeah. Stay positive. All right. Bye. And let's see. Inventory. I am gonna.
So what do I get from 30?
You know what? We'll be kind. 30 is so high. I'll say, you guys thought Muss's thing broke. It just cracked. You go back and you pick it up. You realize
Base,
Oh, yeah.
base,
Cool.
Muss just kind of gave up because his luck has been so bad. He just thought he broke it.
You know what? It's okay, Mus. I'll have this one. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Just a hairline fracture. Just don't
So
worry.
it's still usable.
Doo-doo. That
Cool.
tasted like strawberry. That was pretty good. No, I just throw the empty bottle.
Yep. Right on the mushrooms.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
sorry, gents.
Can I snag one?
Enjoy that one in a couple 100 years.
Divvy them
Nice.
up however you want, Verdant.
I would like to snag one because I'm at 72 out of 112.
Okay, you may take one. How do I? Can I give them to you?
I'm just gonna
You
give
should
it to
have the
myself.
roll.
It's
Yeah.
not that bad. It's not that
I
hard.
subtract one from my inventory, so now I only have one left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm giving myself one. Just takes a second. Press all the buttons.
Okay.
Steven's
Hey.
actually green screening his background right now, and none of that's real.
Mhm.
Standing in an empty room.
Hey.
He's little CGI rotoscope model of Steven.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. I'm up to 90. That's good. My health bar is now light green.
Not bad.
Let's fucking go. Who's taking number 3? Who needs it?
I'm
at
good.
half.
Take it.
Thank you.
Take it, Muss.
Take it, boy.
Slurp
No,
on
no,
this.
this one's mine. No, hey. Must let me have the first one.
Yeah, I think we're saying you took the first one.
He let me have it. Now that he gave up his to give to me.
Okay, so I mean, okay, but just yes or no. Are you giving him the third one? You could say no, which it's confusing now. Because at first it sounded like you said you were giving it to him. You don't have to give it to him. You don't have to give it to him.
Must is looking a
Stupid.
little
I know.
pouty.
Burden
He's
would be
looking a little-
Burden would be like, I'm still hurt. I'm gonna keep this one.
Take it then.
Okay.
I get it.
Or Muss got his hopes up.
I think
that's
what
okay.
happened. I think what
That's
happened is
okay.
you said no, like Craig, but I think part of you cut out, so it sounded like you said yes to us, and that was the whole confusion.
Verdant's keeping it.
No, alright. There we go.
Okay.
I
Uh-huh.
must almost made me break one. He didn't really help me find these. Like,
Must literally,
I need to use the bathroom one more time.
Must literally
Then I'm
burn down the library himself. He's working for Kosa.
yeah.
Right, yeah. Guys,
He's
how'd
literally
you
just
go?
been mauled by wolves. Like,
Did you
come
look
on.
at my lore sheet? Look at my lore sheet.
Yeah, it says
Come
mauled by
on.
wolves.
What's now?
I think it's.
Well, we should wait for Kevin
Well,
to get
I
back.
think once Kevin
room
back,
10.
I think we look. So this is room 11. I think we look at the court. What's the court of honor?
Okay. What do you
Let's take a-
want? You guys
I
walking
I've
up? You just
activated.
looking?
Well,
think we
first
should
I'd
look
like
at
to
the
case out the
building.
joint. Like, what
Yeah.
is there a building? Like, is there a building you can go to? What does it look like?
Yeah. You don't need to roll. You guys fucking notice it's right there, also in front of you. It's this giant cube. It looks like it's made of like stainless steel metal. It is just pretty. It's gotta be like not huge. It's like 4 stories. And
Pretty
it
big.
just is a literal cube, stainless steel. There's just a door in the front, steps coming down. There's a little fountain, a little plaza. Everything is just completely untouched, pristine.
We're going to the Kaaba. Is that what it's called? At Mecca. Is there a door?
Yeah, Mecca.
There's a door,
Just the one.
just a
Like a-
door in the front. Yeah.
No
Any
window?
windows?
Nope.
So what does
They're
everyone else think about?
obviously-
I'll be like, so guys, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts now that we've seen it? I've never really paid attention to this thing. I thought it was just like a art
Before I
piece.
answer that, now that because you've told me that I've sent people here before.
Yep.
Right? You know, the family has been here. We have been around it, never inside. How is the vibe of this place different now, given the chaos? Is it like everything's crazy, but there's this aura of peace around the court? Like, what is it like?
Exactly that. It is exactly the same as you remember it.
That's uncanny. I don't like that.
Is there like a clear line on the ground where it goes from crazy to not crazy?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's crazy around, but pretty much where it's like, where the grass ends in its little plaza, the sidewalks start to crack, and roads look a little less paved. Uh, you can clearly see it, I'd say, if you're trying to look.
Mus would look around worried, and he would say, I'm worried it's illusion magic or something. Like, what if it looks safe, but the reason why no one's there is because as soon as you go in, it's like awful or something.
I'll
Can I?
Bird it. Throw another rock at it.
Throw a rock,
Yeah,
bird
hold
it.
on a minute.
Yes, Gene?
What?
I don't want to use my spells no more. I want
I
to.
was being serious. Like, just throw a rock at it. See if it breaks the illusion.
Can I make an Arcana check? I like illusion magic. It's what I prefer.
Yep.
Can I make some sort of Arcana check or occultism check?
Yeah, do Arcana.
Okay. Let's fucking roll.
Nice roll. Nice roll.
Yeah, you are extremely familiar with illusion magic. You are. It's very natural to you as a concept, and you've had extensive experience using it and seeing it. This does not seem like it to you.
I think it's just, I don't know. Jean doesn't sound like that, but I don't know what voice she has, so I'm just gonna talk normally. I think it's just clean.
Okay.
Lore, pussy.
What?
What?
Tap on camera.
Oh.
I'm gonna say, well, we'll be safe in there, suppose.
Maybe.
Let's make haste and figure this thing out.
You said there's grass around it, Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Wanna
talk to the
talk to it?
grass. Yeah. I'm just gonna like hands behind my back. I don't have like I'm a plant. I don't have like a skeleton, so I'm just gonna like at the waist just kind of bend down to talk to the grass, hands behind my back. I'm like, hey everyone, how deep does the root system here go? Like, can you tell me?
So do you cross into the plaza?
Yeah, I hold on. So it's like there's an aura of peace around it, and then it ends where the grass meets the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stand at the sidewalk and I just bend over
Got it.
and speak to the grass. Like, hey guys,
Give me a diplomacy.
this
Your
will
grass
not
speaking
be
roll.
my grass roll. I'm gonna double check the fucking.
Do not come.
Hi, cat.
Do not come.
You just.
I'm gonna come.
I'm
Do
gonna
not
come.
come. Do not come.
Do not come. We didn't, yeah.
Dude,
Good day, Joe.
Okay.
The void of
Okay.
26 to ask him.
Sheesh.
They sort of swirl in a little happy circle,
Mm.
and they poof, little dandelions fly up in the air and sort of float back down.
Oh, okay.
The grass loves living here.
Life.
How deep do the roots go for them?
I don't know how they can give you a quantity.
Well,
They
I don't know.
cut
I'm a
themselves
plant.
to form a
We can
number.
speak the same way.
Yeah.
So it's like
you get the sense that this grass, though it looks so nice and pretty and pristine and all that, is the oldest, deepest grass you've seen maybe at any point in the city, unless you've been in this part before.
God
wow,
damn.
that's pretty cool, guys.
That's some deep grass.
So if you guys are pretty deep, you must know when there's like stuff in the ground. Is there any like underground sections? You know, like maybe places you guys can't go, like if it was a building, or if it was like just not dirt that you can't like get your roots into, you know, any of those?
A 26, I'll say they form a little X and they form a little smiley face.
There's not. Wow.
Wow.
That's
they
crazy.
love living.
They love living here.
Oh yes.
Okay. I walk back to the group and I'm like, those guys were weird. I tell you what.
Yep.
Was it bad?
No, they love living here, but like They're also super old. That's like the
I love that
oldest
Mus
grass
is like
I've seen.
perpetually in fear.
It was-
It makes perfect sense. He's seen a city burn around him, but it's just funny to think about.
Senile old grass.
I asked them all if there was like any underground rooms there, and they said no. But I also don't know if I trust them. They're kind of strange.
They're
I
being
was thinking that
bribed with sulfites.
there's probably some other way out, because one door is a fire hazard. So it's either something like underground maybe, or like magic. I don't know. But it's not just, it can't, I refuse to believe it's just the one way. We'll probably be fine. We just have to look around inside, you know?
Mhm.
We just
You
gotta be
guys,
aware, because like there's some
Yeah.
fuckery.
You guys go?
What is keeping the plant so old?
Yeah, let's go.
Slowly take a step or two.
I am just, you know, I'm like looking over. I am here. I'm just, my cats are freaking
Yeah,
out
yeah.
right now, so I'm
Very
trying to
good.
calm down.
So each of you cross into the plaza. As each of you do, you feel rejuvenated. I would say mechanically, all of your spells are restored. Your
Based.
whatever sort of thing like that comes back.
Health?
And yeah, your health all goes back up to full.
Based.
Yeah, baby.
You're feeling very spry. But your
You know what?
emotions don't change, your mind doesn't change, but your body does feel much
Maybe the
better.
grass was right. Like maybe this is pretty good here.
This is sick.
Huh.
This is bad.
And do you walk in or?
Sorry, it's like as we walk in, just like real like top level thought.
Yeah.
The idea that things stay alive here and are kept alive might, I mean, okay, fucking duh, but like that might be central to the deceiving him. Like you might not be able to kill shit inside the court. Anyway, carry on. We walk in.
Inside, it does not look like you're in a big metal cube. It's a completely different building on the inside than it looks to be on the outside. It's extremely regal. There's carpets everywhere. There's super high ceilings and architecture. There's murals. There's windows everywhere. It's honestly pretty beautiful. And there's sort of a few seats in the entrance, and then a little reception desk with a figure sitting behind. It's in a fully black cloak. It sort of has this whitish glow to it. And I'll put the I don't want to switch to the map just yet, but I'll put just a token here if you guys just want to see what it looks like.
He had a map prepared.
He had the map.
A lot of maps prepared that we skipped too. But
He had a map.
So it looks like this. It's just like a gray amorphous being. And it sort of goes like,
Hi. I skate in. Yeah?
Yeah, walk in.
And he sort of, it really just sort of motions to an open book with a pen, little sign-in sheet. Verdant's a little too short, but...
Do you have a stool?
Yeah, there's...
Is there accessibility options?
And there's a little stool to the left.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see that.
Hell yeah.
I noisily pull over the stool, and I just kind of stand up, and I just want to look at the book. It's just people that... Who signed in today?
Yeah, what's the last signature?
Great question.
The last signature is Sumo Kumo.
Sumo
Oh,
Kumo.
of course Sumo Kumo. Do I know who that is?
Yeah.
No.
Big
None
ups
of
to
you do.
Sumo Kuma.
What's the number?
Unless you're
right now?
fans of Sumo Kumo, he's you can roll with city or side check if you want. Maybe you guys are fans.
That'd be so funny. Please be serious.
Reads the name out loud and tries to pronounce it Sumo Kumo.
Yeah. No way Gian knows Mr. Kumo to her.
I'm gonna just assume I don't know Sumo Kuma.
Yeah.
I would like to see if I know Sumo.
Yeah, roll society, roll a city check, whichever one you want. you want to say.
33.
27.
Oh,
but
natural
20.
20.
I actually love watching Sumo Kumo. on
Sumo
this.
Kumo, I think, is Verdant Bloom's idol. There's no better representation of pure combat
Oh.
prowess
Oh.
than Sumo Kumo.
Oh.
He's a sumo champion. He goes to all. He's a sporting guy. People love him in the city. Go to all his events. Verdant likes to little sneak in through the rafters and watch for free. He doesn't want to pay.
I do not pay.
Never will pay.
I'd say Mus listens to Sumo Kumo matches on the radio sometimes.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wouldn't
there
say
every
he's a huge
Sunday.
fan.
While I'm doing
Yeah.
the work.
This is my church.
Anyways, Sumo Kumo signed in about
Is here.
20 minutes ago.
Wow.
Wow. Even at the end of
Is
the
Sumo
world.
Kumo still
support.
here?
Uh,
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, cool. Where is he?
Okay, well,
Oh,
up
yeah,
the list,
I'll
is there any
sign.
other name besides
Yeah.
Sumo Kuma that stands out?
We'll find Sumo Kumo.
Just up
Who
the
else do I
list,
know?
it's just T-Doc, Mr. Gnome. Just
Wait, my Mr. No?
Imagine being called.
you don't know.
Yes, I am Mr.
You don't know.
Chino. Nice to meet you.
But Sumo Kumo is the only one from today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All the others have checkout times.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
So sad we're not gonna meet Mr. No.
He's here. I get to what?
So is there any penalties for like do we get it? I've never done this before. So I sign in and then what do we do?
He sort of motions. There's just an entranceway into a kind of bigger hall behind it. He just goes,
Okay.
Muscle sign his name.
What if I lose my way?
Do you know the way?
well,
Hey, remember
okay.
that one?
I know that one.
Yeah,
So
man. That's good. That's good.
Must signs his name.
Yep.
I guess I'll sign my
it's
name
my
too.
stool. Hold on. You asked me
That's
to get off
your
before you shove me.
shit.
Oh my
That's
God.
my stool.
I didn't shove you. I stood next to you because I am.
Whoever signs their
No,
name in
must.
whatever order.
Little fucker.
I got another
Stepped
stool.
up on my stool
I
without
got
asking.
another stool.
There's only one.
Let's pull the folding stool. There is a Pathfinder item called like folding wheelchair or something.
Part.
Oh yeah.
It's not here.
Not in this world, bitch. Sit down.
Okay, so yeah, you guys
Yeah.
sign names whatever order.
Yeah, chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
Nothing happens. You guys can stay there. You can go back.
Cool. I'm gonna go look around. Thank you. Thank you.
Perception.
Thumbs up to
I'll
the
go
critter.
for the receptionist who isn't very wordy, and I want to ask: am I able to form a complaint against someone in the city here?
And he sort of motions towards the entranceway
Okay, thank you.
to the hall.
Thanks.
I love this guy.
This guy's kind of sick.
So as you guys walk back, it's only one way. It just leads into this great hall, super tall ceilings. You know, like I said, books everywhere. You notice kind of on the floor as you're getting there, there's a little bit of dried blood,
Great.
and some wood pieces. Nothing crazy though.
Yeah.
And
Just
as
some
you
blood
guys
and wood.
as you guys enter the room, so we will switch.
Oh shit.
Activate
New
this.
scene time.
Oh
New scene
my
time.
god.
Still loading for me.
You guys
Still loading for me too.
see
Wow. Oh no.
Ooh.
you guys see
Oh.
this in front of you. So
Whoa.
it's this
Okay.
huge room.
Okay.
Fucking
Nobody's in
in
it.
the room. Okay.
Stuff is strewn everywhere, blood on the papers everywhere. There are some figures at the end of the room, but that's it.
Oh.
So there's blood
Yeah, you can
does
see
the
it.
map signify how there's a bunch of broken stuff around?
Yep.
Like, is that in the world?
Yeah. It looks like this.
But I just
Oh.
kind of get eyes on the fucked up gray creature in the back right. I really don't like that.
Too.
You can't see it from where you're standing now.
Oh, that's even better.
Those are
Awesome.
bookcases. Kind of.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. I'm going to immediately go into a stealth position. No, right? Like,
Yeah.
in this position, you immediately. If I were playing Baldur's Gate, I'd press the group hide button right now.
Oh yeah,
you know?
you'd shift C right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some stealth checks. You can do a group one.
I'm immediately
Everybody?
just stealth, stealthing in this situation for sure.
Yeah, it's understandable.
This is fucked up and
Hello.
scary.
Come on, baby.
Must raise
Okay.
back behavior.
All right.
Unmatched.
-1.
Dude,
-1.
why are you here?
Literally, what's your problem, bro?
You guys, I'm assuming you'll try and stealth creep up a little. Must stubs his foot on the corner of one of the bookcases. It doesn't make a super loud sound, but it makes
He's
a
working
sound.
for Costa. This is madness.
You guys can creep up wherever you want to go. I'll have the stealth check just persist. You guys all pass. It's fine.
Mus's face is just dried with
Oh,
tears.
that goes to
He's
nowhere.
cried so much today.
Yep, it's
I
the
like-
balconies up there. So
I
you
try
can
to
go up
stay
there.
out of the line of sight by creeping up through
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Why are you
And honestly, Gene, where you are, there's
Yeah.
some. Actually, never mind. That's not a bookcase. That's more of a wall. But yeah, never mind. You're
So
good.
normally I
trying
have
to
you
stay out of
guys
line
like
of
your
sight? And are the figures ahead saying anything? I see
No.
big Kufu.
Nope.
Nothing. Also, I want to make like.
I'm gonna go to the left side and match Jan on the left.
See,
Got it.
I kind of want to like. There's just blood and a mess everywhere.
Can I ask real quick? What the fuck is the mural on the rug, carpet, whatever you want to call it? Like, what is the design on there? Because I see an intricate design, which on the
Yeah,
art,
roll
like what is it?
Roll a Sulvaria check for me.
You know I do, and I get a 5 + 3 for 18.
18's still really pretty good. This depicts, from what you can tell, there's a singular figure at the bottom, sort of at the base of the mountain, and at the top is sort of the peak and enlightenment. This sort of depicts the story of the foundation of the court. It's you obviously can tell when you look, and there's some magical aspect to this place. So it seems to be a general legend of the place that you're in.
I need to get some spooky music, which doesn't feel right without.
Oh, I got some music.
Turn that shit on.
Oh, I got
need it
spooky
right now.
music.
It might not
Turn
be
that-
spooky, but I got some.
I need something ghoulish,
got some.
creepy.
I just didn't want to jump scare.
I want something ghoulish.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
How
I'm just
tall
gonna-
is this bookcase? Because I keep kind of moving up.
They're probably
I'm gonna
like,
keep going.
how tall are bookcase? Like 7 feet tall, like a Barnes and Noble bookcase.
I'm like 7 feet tall. Can I peek over
You could
and
peek over
see
for
that
sure.
little critter in the corner?
Yeah, give me a perspective check if you want to look at that thing.
Damn.
You're like struggling to see, but you don't really want to make a noise. You can tell it's a figure chained like this, with its
Okay.
head down. That's about it.
Time out.
Jesus.
That's what eats your
That's
memories.
Jesus. That's how we're gonna beat Kosa.
Set that thing loose on Kosa. It's over.
Is this the Jesus story?
Yeah. Better question. Can I? So these bookshelves, are they actually backed, or can I like? Because I'm over here, right? Could I like move some bookshelves to have like a line of sight?
They
move some of
are
the books?
backed. You can see here, like on
Yeah,
the
I saw
side.
that. I was just hoping I was
So
wrong.
yeah, you
I'm gonna
can't-
peek out here and try to get an eye on what's happening between Mr. Kumo and Kufu.
nothing. They're not moving. They're not speaking.
Bro, are they in the middle of a trade-off right now?
What does Kufu look like though?
Where are you, Mus?
Yeah. Also, are you with us, Mus?
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I just can't move as much as. I'll say I'm right here. Yeah, I got a dog.
Give me a perspective check, Mus, or perception. I mean,
Give me your perspective.
perspective, perception
She's
for you.
pretty
Perspective.
screwed up.
Damn.
Fucking go. Let's go. Let's
Khufu
just say, let's go.
Khufu is the largest figure you've seen so far. Not crazy big, but it's about 9 feet tall. It's has this very like starry cloak covering its entire body, although you can see horns underneath the cloak. And you can't tell if it's a face or a mask, but it seems to have a sort of gentle stone face. And its hands are just sort of out on either side. Pretty much what you can see from there.
Does with that perception check, looking at Sumo Kumo, is there any skin showing on Sumo Kumo?
There's all skin showing on Sumo Kumo, bro.
Oh,
He's wearing
boy.
his sumo outfit.
So he does not look like he's stone?
Nope. He
Okay.
looks like Sumo Kumo that you've seen on flyers. He's just a sumo wrestler.
Gotcha.
Standing still though.
Sumo Kumo, they call him.
This is a random time, but I just remember last time Dawn I asked if I could. I did not realize when I was building this character I fucked it up and took a redundant thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can I? Okay, so I'm gonna be switching out vexing. Fuck is it? Unbalancing finisher. I'm gonna swap that out to nimble dodge.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that. You're good.
Let's see. With those fellows up there, they're not doing nothing.
Nope.
I kind of want to just creep out and again look at the little thing chained on the wall, just like from here. Like actually like peeking around the corner this time.
Yeah, I'm still staying in line with Gian.
You don't gotta roll again, Gian. You're moving up closer. It's a man. He's just a blonde man. He's got long hair. He's got a kind of longer beard. His ribs are showing.
It is Jesus.
Could be. And he's got a crown of thorns. But he's just, his arms are just real chains, just chained to the wall, and he's just sort of sitting on his knees, just staring at the ground. He's sort of gray, his skin.
Okay, if no one.
I'm gonna look to you, Jan, I guess presumably, and I'm just gonna kind of look towards the creature and towards Khufu and Sumo Kumo and back at you, and kind of pointing at both of them.
I shrug, and then I'm gonna go like, I'm gonna as best as I can try to communicate. I'm gonna use that like message spell on the dude in the corner.
I'm gonna nod, and then I'm going to quickly dart over to your side.
Okay. If Anders comes over here, and the way the spell works is I actually like very quietly utter out like what I'm saying.
Okay.
So he'll
I'll put my ear up.
Yeah, he'll hear me like ask him, be like, "Who are you? What is this? What's happened here?" And that's all. Like those are the questions I'm gonna ask.
And you'll just hear getting back. It's not a response to you. It seems like it's just on loop in this guy's head already, and you're just tapping into it. But you sort of hear broken words. Just sort of my family, my son. I need to see them. My family. And that's it. On loop.
I tell Anders that I don't know. I don't recognize him.
I'm gonna peek my head out. Do I?
No.
Okay.
That's fucked up. Okay. Maybe I'll say, try again with Sumo.
All right. I message Sumo Kumo. I say, just repeat it. Hello, who are you? What is this? What's happened here?
You get nothing back, but in this moment, Sumo Kumo's right arm bursts off of his body.
Oh my god!
Shouldn't have asked him that. Why'd you ask?
He screams in pain, and he sort of steps back,
I'm gonna
And
grab GN and like
It's a cantrip. It's a cantrip. I swear.
I'm gonna grab GN and pull her behind the wall
Yeah.
with me.
Okay. It's a good idea.
and he sort of screams at Khufu,
Shit.
"Damn you, Khufu!" And he's like holding his arm. It's like dripping blood.
Fucking hell.
He doesn't know you guys.
This is why it's bloody, because that just keeps happening to people. They freak out.
Guts is watching the movie. Yeah, he has noticed you guys are there though.
Okay, shit.
Damn you! What the hell?
I'm gonna look to you, GN. I'm gonna say, send a message to Verdant and Mus to hide. If they haven't
Okay,
already.
I communicate that both. Again, it's a cantrip.
Yeah. I'm hiding
It's an
off to the
action.
left.
Yeah, I'm like crawling around. On the
Yeah,
thing.
Mus, you're where you are, right, on this token?
Yeah, can you go to the
Okay.
left like 1 or 2?
Yeah. But
Thank you.
yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, so I'll say to GN, what's our move here?
I don't know. I'm just gonna sit back and observe.
Let's listen in.
Maybe Kumo was found guilty of some sort.
He Sumo Kumo, he drops to one knee and just you hear a stifled cry. He begins crying.
Oh my god.
God.
This poor guy.
Manly cry.
His right arm's off.
Verdant's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah.
His right arm's off.
Yeah. That's alright.
That's what he's doing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Anders and go, alright.
Do I know anything about Khufu?
Just go,
No.
hello?
You don't have to roll.
Yeah, I'll stay with GN. So
Sumo Kumo, he sort of just turns around. There's tears. He's got some fear in his eyes, but it's not an intent to like attack. He's just,
Yeah.
something terrible just happened to him, and he's turning to look at you, and he says, "There is no point. He's useless."
Are you going to be okay? Your arm's off.
useless for what?
He sort of like does a little chuckle at GN's question. None of us will be okay. It's over. It's over.
It's Jover.
Yep. Go Jover.
Go Jover.
Anders asks,
Yeah.
useful for what?
I say yeah, like he's not useful for what, but then kind of hearing you say it's over, I mean that I'm probably just gonna say something else. I'm gonna say, why is it over? Damn it, we're trying to help here. What can we do?
There's nothing to do. Khufu, I thought he could. I don't know. I thought he could help save us, but he's not. He's nothing. He's a thing. He's can't reason with him.
I'm gonna step forward 2 squares up to Sumo Kumo, and I'm going to say, help how?
And he tries to speak, but just no words come out.
I'm going to cast I'm going to, as quick as I can, cast spell casting, mind reading.
Okay. And
on him.
Yeah, he's willing. Same thing. You can hear him be like and it just, you can hear him sort of just like, or see him just sort of just like look down like he's trying, but he can't speak.
Mus wants to turn around. And does he see anybody? Has anybody entered?
No.
Not yet.
Mus is very worried that Kos is coming.
Sumo, Kumo, he realizes he can't say what he's trying to say, and he looks at Anders and he moves his hand up to Khufu and sort of shows his one hand now to touch him. He doesn't touch him, but he says, like, that's what he's trying to show you.
I will nod at him, and I will walk up, and I will I don't know, fucking grab a fistful of Khufu, I guess.
Yeah, you can put it that way.
Big lava Khufu.
As soon as you touch
Yeah.
Khufu, this wave just exits its body and throughout the entire room, encompassing all you guys. Sumo Kumo is now gone. You can't see him anymore.
Sorry, Sumo.
So
The chain man is still there. And outside now, instead of the daylight you were seeing or the rain clouds, it's constellations, it's stars. It's and in these desks surrounding Khufu are
are these
shades that you
motherfuckers?
saw at the reception desk, and they're sort of just sitting looking at you guys.
Friends.
And Khufu immediately says, "Judgment."
Oh,
That's good.
And the four of you find yourselves in different spots in the room than you were before. And it happens one at a time. It's this feeling in your core. You feel like you're being stretched between two places, and then you're sort of elastic catching up to it. And he says, "Verdant Bloom, defendant." And he sort of appears there.
Oh shit!
I need my lawyer. Where's my lawyer?
Where's the Ace Attorney? Hold on.
Hold on.
There's nothing
Objection,
you can do.
Your Honor. This evidence was not put into the record. Craig, we have to be very careful with courtroom mechanics, otherwise it will unlock both of our hatred memories and you know what?
Oh yeah,
It won't be
baby.
anything like anything you've done, don't worry. He says,
That's
"GN representation."
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Anders Marigold, accuser.
Oh god.
Us Ridgeback, representation.
Okay. Gotta
Who's
get my
my lawyer?
lawyer
Who's my
hat
lawyer?
on.
Who did I roll? Who did I roll? Who did I roll?
It's me.
And that's it for now. This second, he doesn't say anything else. And the shades are all looking at you. They're looking specifically at Verdant Bloom.
Oh god. What? Can I say anything?
I pull out a briefcase.
You can
I say, just to be clear, Your Honor, what is Verdant Bloom being accused of?
What are we accusing Verdant Bloom of?
You're right. What are we accusing?
His face sort of rotates and switches to a much more angry-looking stone mask.
Damn it. Yeah.
And his hands come together and appears a sealed envelope, wax sealed, and he says, "The evidence is provided. This is honor. This is truth. The defendant will make its case."
All right.
That's it.
I look towards Verdant and I go,
Sorry, did they give us the envelope with the evidence?
Nope. He's
Okay,
got
Just
it.
holding it.
Got it.
I go, "What's happening?"
I don't know.
Thinking he's
Shades
better.
are sort of looking at Verdant, writing down, looking up at
Is
Verdant.
this a law thing? In my tribe, we just kind of,
Yeah,
I don't know.
actually.
What's the
Question:
word?
Yeah.
We just send them away.
How similar is this
Exile.
to modern court proceedings in the regular court in Sulvaria?
Oh, I found.
Well, this definitely
I mean,
doesn't
obviously
happen
it's
in
fucked up and weird, but like, you know,
This-
prosecution, attorney, one representative each.
Yeah, there's a bit of there's a disconnect here, but without the supernatural elements that are obvious. It seems to the intention you're getting from Khufu is that Khufu seems to already have the evidence for whatever crime Verdant Bloom has committed. As if that part of the court is already done, like it already knows it, and yet it's still asking Verdant to defend himself.
Is that like the
That
final
is what is
case?
seeming a little backwards to you right now.
Bro, you got anything to say for yourself, Verdant?
Hold on. First, is this? I need to find the right one. It's not. God damn it. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to find the specific Ace Attorney song, but it's not gonna work.
You're
I'm
good.
sorry. Can I do one thing? I will say, I want, mm, 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 mm,
Nom nom.
Sorry,
That's what you say. That's what you said.
No. I'm thinking.
Lay down
Can
the
we
beat.
move right now?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to like shimmy a bit to my left.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was thinking about a discreet way to toss you my good luck coin that I have, but I don't think it would go over well. Never mind.
Anyone else gonna say or do anything?
I'm just looking.
I raise my hand, and I go, can I maybe see what's in the envelope?
The shades all just sort of look. They just all turn to look at you, and they all look up at Khufu. And Khufu's head switches a few times to a more solemn-looking face, and he says, "The crime is murder. The judgment is mine. The defense is yours."
I
Oh, the
look over at
defense.
Vert and I go, Who did you murder?
I've killed a lot of people.
Did you murder anyone? Like,
I don't really understand the difference between those two words.
well, one is self-defense and the other one, I don't know.
Okay,
No.
stupid question, Mr. GM.
There's no
I'm just
dumb
gonna
questions here.
I'm gonna just okay, right. We haven't heard any of the evidence. I'm just gonna see if I could just close my eyes and just intuitively know the evidence in case. Kind of how
Okay.
we've been able to close our eyes and think
Right.
to know the number of dead or
Mhm.
what points scored, numbers left, whatever it is. I'm just gonna
Mhm.
see if that is something I can reach for and intuitively know.
No.
Mhm.
Is the guy chained to the wall still over there?
Yeah, he's still over there.
Can I use... wait. I raise my hand again. I
I
say,
was gonna call on you, but yeah, you can speak.
I say, am I allowed... Can we use... Are we allowed to use magic here?
And the shades just look at you silently.
I'm asking Khufu. None of you are responding.
They're like, bro, you stupid.
He doesn't say anything.
Is there a cantrip I can cast that won't result in my arm getting blown off? I like. Oh, if no one's responding to that, I'm just gonna. Why would I even message it? I'm just gonna look over the guy in the chains and I go, "Do you know what's happening?"
He looks up and he says, "You are all dead." Much more lucid than he seemed to be before.
I'm gonna shout across the aisle
This is riddles.
to Jian, and I'm just gonna say, from what I've heard of this place, I don't think we're going to get anything. You have to make a case, even if it doesn't make sense to you.
Okay. Khufu, I'll do my best. Khufu, Verdant has never
only kill-
murdered anybody.
I only kill bad people.
And if he has killed someone, they've been a bad person.
All the shades are furiously writing.
Yeah.
Is that your defense?
Yes.
And yes.
Okay. Khufu's head just starts literally spinning, rotating. And
I've never heard of worse defense than that.
you wait for 5 seconds and then it just keeps going. And then 20 seconds and you're like, okay, hang on a second. Is he thinking? Keep
I think you
spinning.
need to get those pants on, dude. I think you need to get those pants on Verdant right away.
So his head is just spinning.
Wait, I looked towards Ryan. I was like, here, wait, put these on.
I'm wearing jorts now.
Backwards?
Shorts on backwards,
Specifically.
Yeah.
His head's just spinning. He's not saying anything, and the chained man you hear, he says, "Free me, and I'll help you." It sounds so fake, I know, but he says it. He says it. Maybe he means.
Why are you? I look. I'm
You don't
like
inspire confidence, Dylan.
Gina's
It's just like if I was in that
overwhelmed.
situation, I would never believe him.
Gina's super overwhelmed. She's looking at this like all these shades, and then this guy's head spinning. And while she's trying to focus on that, this guy over is going, "Free me, free me, hey, free me, free me."
Yep.
And she's just like, what? Why are you here?" And yeah.
All right, Kufu
Undo
got something to
these
say.
chains,
I feel,
please. And he whispers to Mus, the closest one to him.
I'm gonna grab Mus's head and turn it around to me. I literally just fucking turn you around.
And
Stay
he
stay
says,
focused.
Ridgeback, I know you. You know me.
I'm gonna like physically switch places with you. And
Do
I'm gonna say,
do
don't
I know
listen to
him?
these things. Don't listen to
Do you
these
look
tricks.
at him?
do I know
It's your
him?
dad.
I
Did you
do
look at him?
I glance at him. Yeah.
Don't let them trick you, Mus.
I glance at him. Yeah.
At a glance, you recognize one of your biggest holes you've had in your time in the library. This is Belmont Peels,
Oh my God. No
your
way.
former coworker.
Mm-hmm.
He was a researcher,
Okay.
an author, and he went missing. And not even Sim could trace where he went. You didn't know him that well, but you worked with him. It's like if you were in like a design group with him or something. You know him.
I'm gonna not look at him, but I'm gonna say out loud, clearly, I'd say, "Why didn't Sim free you?"
Mus,
No
who
one
is
can free me.
Mus? Who is that?
It's an old coworker of mine. He's been gone for some time. We couldn't find out where he was.
I'm gonna look at you. I'm sorry. You sure it's not a trick?
I don't know anymore. I don't know what's real. I don't know
Okay,
what's
so scrolling back through the chat, Belmont Peels wrote, "Understanding the uncharted lands, a gap in time we can't replace."
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'm just
That-
reminding the group in general because
That
I
is
don't know
from
Gene.
the present day,
Okay, Gene would know
not
this.
this time period. Although you're right.
Gotcha. Never mind.
So it could be something.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Want to look so that we can't see the entrance. It's blocked by these bookcases down
Yeah.
here, right?
Right.
And the windows all show like stars instead of like the setting sun like they're supposed to.
Yep.
Okay. So is Khufu still just spinning?
For the moment. It's only been a few seconds, really.
Is there anything on the desk?
In front of you?
Yeah.
An empty briefcase and some blank paper and a pen.
Is Verdun perceiving things differently due to the jorts?
Yeah, can I have like the jorts item?
I think it just
Is
affects
there an
how
item for the jorts?
things interact with you.
Yeah, I was just
Yep.
it's probably just dialogue, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, you can have the item. I don't know who the fuck has it right now, but
Anyway.
he definitely feels the opposite power when he puts it on. It's not just a regular pair of jorts, but I mean nothing
Oh,
else
yeah,
really
so-
changes.
I look at him and I go, "Do you feel okay with those on?
Yeah, I feel fine.
I don't know if those are working or not."
I mean, I feel like the potential stuff, but I don't.
Okay.
And you hear the Belmont say, "He's almost finished. Once you're sentenced, it's over. There's no way out. Free me."
Oh, okay. Uh, okay. So Verdant is gonna do one of the things he's really good at. Is anything else important you guys want to do before he does this really disruptive thing?
Interesting correction. I'm probably. I just want to describe what I'm going to be doing in character, just so it's nothing serious. Just so Dylan and you can reconcile it with whatever it is you do. I'm probably going to be like trying to put myself between this creature and Mus because I don't trust it. So if things go to shit, I'm trying to get like right there because I'm worried. Yeah, I don't need to explain my reasoning. I think it's obvious. So that's what I'm doing if things break down and Verdant does something truly disruptive.
And Mus is just facing away, just shaking his head. He's
right
crying a little bit.
Verdant does this. I want to take a gamble and cast Mind. Oh, I'm too far away. Never mind, I can't cast it.
We already tried to mind read that thing.
Yeah, it's also more than
Pop off Verdant.
Okay, Verdant.
Okay. I'm going to I'm going to read through these so I understand correctly what I'm supposed to be doing because this is something that I don't think exists in D&D that I'm aware of. I want to create a diversion. So let's see. With a gesture, trick, or some distracting words, you can create a diversion that draws creatures' attention elsewhere. If you use a gesture or trick, this action single deception check and compare it to the perception DCs of the creatures whose attention you're trying to divert. Whether or not you succeed, the creatures you attempt gain +4 circumstance to perception DCs against your attempts to create a diversion for 1 minute after.
Yeah, so he
Success,
makes
you
perception check versus your perception DC, and then we work from there.
Cool.
At best, you will become hidden, which means they know you're there, but they don't know where you are, which is pretty good.
I'm gonna say some distracting words by pointing up at the windows in the back and suddenly go loudly, "What the fuck is that?" So I'm gonna roll.
And who are you trying to distract?
All the shades in Kofu.
Got it.
So it's versus all of their perception DCs.
So yeah, I have assurance and diversion, so
10 plus their perception. So they don't roll. It's just yeah.
I think I'm just gonna take the assurance 22.
Knowing my above board advice too is knowing high Pathfinder character level creatures. You got no chance at 22. That's you can choose to work with that knowledge or not. But...
Okay, fine. I'll roll then. I should have never listened to Kevin Mullis.
You can always use your hero point for this session.
Oh yeah, okay.
Go for it.
Probably better than 4, for sure.
1. Please be 1.
There we go. There we go.
All the shades immediately look at the window at the same time.
Okay. So I also have fleeing diversion. If you are quick to capitalize on your distractions. If you critically succeed, did I?
Yeah.
I got over 10. Okay. To create a diversion against a majority of the creatures, so at least half, whose attention you're trying to divert, you can use your reaction to immediately hide, sneak, or step as normal. So I'm now hidden because of the success, and then I want to sneak.
Got it.
So
by the way,
it's half your speed.
The rules with hiding in this game is that the creature now has to. It's hidden, so it knows that you're in the area, but not where you are specifically. So if it wants to target you, it has to beat a DC 11 flat check.
I'll say you didn't pass
to
Khufu.
Do anything
Khufu's
to it.
still head spinning anyway. So
if Khufu were of this realm right now, they would have seen you. But they're busy.
The shades you fooled though.
Fucking idiot shades. Write some shit down.
So I'm gonna just use 2 sneaks to move my full movement, which is gonna be 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 5, 10. That's 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So yeah. That's the end of my turn. I'm booking it for the door.
Okay. As you're booking it for the door, you hear Belmont go, "No, no. And Khufu's head slams to a halt. Defense has been heard. Evidence will now be presented to the accuser. And the envelope just appears on the table in front of Anders and Mus.
Oh, we don't get that.
I'll open it.
Okay.
You
I'll
open
be I'll be
it,
watching.
and it says that Verdant Bloom assassinated your uncle, Oros Marigold,
Dog.
in an alleyway. And that's what it says.
I look back. I'm just assuming Jean is. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm assuming Jean is still like bewildered. So they look back
Jean
over
gets
at their
nothing,
seat,
yeah.
and Verdant's just fucking gone.
I'm gonna look to you, Mus.
Switch to this. Everyone switch to this Ace Attorney song, please. Cornered. Pursuit Cornered.
Dylan, can you turn your music off so I can listen to Pursuit Cornered?
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, Jesus!
What?
Music gives me a panic attack.
It's a stressful song.
Mm-hmm.
This is
And
a good one.
Khufu then does say, the accuser now will determine a punishment, and Khufu will decide the fate.
I know. Makes me wonder what the difference between those two things are.
Mus says, was your uncle murdered? Do you know?
Yeah, do I know that my uncle is dead? Is this news to me?
Nope, not news. This is the one that your family, you weren't here for, but your family was super pissed about it. They never found out who did it. They just found his body in an alleyway. They threw a bunch of people in here to try to get an answer and never did.
All right, sick. Okay, so and this evidence, it was actually just an accusation of a crime, right? There's no like testimony or anything on this. It just says it happened.
Mm-hmm.
The god has said it happened.
Yeah.
Third Order. All right, let's not.
Yeah,
I'll say
let's not fuck kid around. All right.
We will end here at this accusation. But if you want to say one or two things, we can do that.
So we end before I make the call of what the accusation is.
If you want. Or if
Or
you have
after,
something
if I
you really
want
want to say right now.
I think I'll marinate on it for
Okay.
8 days.
That's really funny.
Yep, that's where we'll end then.
What the fuck is going on in Sulvaria
That's a
City?
cliffhanger, dude.
Yeah.
Poor
So
Sumo Kumo.
Ert is
His arm
immediately
fell
on my
off.
shit list, by the way. I just gotta be
Oh.
real. Love him, hate him. Fuck Ert. I hate this
my
Ert.
brain chemistry was rewired after I
Ert's a goof.
laughed for at least 30 minutes. Like
Yeah.
I'm actually so insane
You know,
after that.
with Ert rolling a nat 1 is the best roll he could have
Twice,
gotten.
yeah.
And the fact that that was his first roll, also, he would have insta-killed Kevin. It would have just made a huge hole in... It was like 10d6. And I was like, this would be a bad way to start. So I gave him normal damage, but just know that Ert, he clutched up for real.
Like, if he
For real.
critted, he would have just nuked me.
Fucking Ert.
He
man.
would have
you-
blasted a hole through you, yeah.
God damn.
So
The
funny.
fucking nat 1. Fuck off, Ert.
Nah,
I hate that
fucking
guy.
Ert.
Oh.
But dude, our bad rolls were popping off though when we were
Yeah,
hitting
true.
them.
I was legit looking up strategies, like looking up if you could like intentionally low roll in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I was like looking that up, but we had him killed by the end. You guys rolled all that low shit.
Yeah, he had 10 health.
He only had 10.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
got we rolled 2 damage, 1 damage. I
Yeah,
think 6
'cause
damage.
any of your normal strong hits would have done nothing to him, and all the weaker hits would have done massive damage to him proportionally. So
What an asshole! Fuck that guy.
yeah,
Did you
I
base
just-
him on any
He
like
just
pre?
dropped the entire charade as soon as like he was just
I'll
pummeled on
I'll
the
drop
ground.
the act. I don't need.
All right,
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
level
Okay,
up.
Dylan, above board. Does he actually not need to do that, or were you personally tired of the act and just?
no, he
blew
doesn't.
it?
He doesn't need to do it.
That's
Yeah.
so fucked up.
All I was given for this was, like I said, the names of them and their deity. So I was just given Ert, God of Opposites, and that was it.
There you go.
Yeah, he does that for like his shtick, but he doesn't actually need to do it.
when I threw the rock at his dead corpse, at his nearly dead corpse, and you went, "Wow, yes,
Yes,
please
thank
keep
you.
doing that."
Thank
I
you.
I nearly started crying.
Poor guy, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I nearly
Thank
started
you.
crying too.
Poor
Thank
dude.
you.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yes, awesome.
Yes, please keep doing that. I love it. Oh my fucking
He
god.
didn't even need to do that. He was just saying
He
that.
didn't have to. He could just.
Is he a masochist? Is
Well, yeah. Well, he was killed the charade at that point.
but why?